Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic, beautiful day. It's actually like extremely gorgeous outside here. Like there's like no clouds in the sky. It's nice and sunny, but it's not like too hot either. It's like kind of like a perfect summer day. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You don't get it. You get it very rarely that you get like a perfect, ideal, quintessent summer day. This might be the one out of the 365 days of the year, which even then you're not guaranteed one. But Museum Grackeries, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker, by the way, looking like a diamond in the rough. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Any heat wave starting today? Sorry to hear that. Really hot where you are. I hate to rub it in. Yeah, it's not that hot at all today. I'd still honestly probably rather it be like a little bit cooler, but that's just my own idiosyncrasy. Because right now, I will tell you, looking at my little weather app, it's 22 degrees Celsius, which is like peak conditions. I could go probably as low as like, 18 degrees Celsius, and that's probably even more comfortable for me, but 22 is not bad by any stretch. 95, 37.5 Celsius is insane. that's a lot. Hope that anyone who's going through that any heat wave or any other negative weather experiences, just gotta grin and bear it. You can't control it, right? So you'll make it through one way or another. Once it gets to nighttime, maybe it'll cool down a little bit. Maybe fingers crossed. Hopefully. That's how the sun works, right? Only 17 degrees Celsius for you at the moment. I would take that. I would take that, Holliswood. It's a little cool for some people, but I'm kind of, I'm very averse to heat, so. Either way. You know what I'm not averse to is a little bit of gaming. How do we feel? Do we feel like gaming today? Playing some Stardew Valley? We are currently looking to catch a tiger trout in Stardew Valley. That's where we left off last time. Relatively straightforward goal, I think, in order to start us off here. Might take a little bit of luck with the with having to rely on magic bait and everything since we're in spring now, but ultimately we've had to deal with a lot worse. So I think we're gonna be fine here. This is a gaming channel. I mean, with how much I talk about weather and food, you could be convinced that it's just a, small talk channel, constantly reverting to the most common denominator for conversation topics, but we do a little gaming on the side sometimes. Welcome on in, Stardew Valley gamers. Beatrix is getting ready to catch a tiger trout, but she needs your help in order to do so. In order to help Beatrix catch this elusive tiger trout, the rarest of all fish in spring, please type your credit card number into chat right now, as well as the 3 digits on the back and the expiration date. No, don't do that, actually, though. PSA. Do I send diamonds? You can send diamonds if you want to. Every little bit helps. Beatrix needs all the help she can get. At any rate, I'm gonna go ahead. There was some fan art that was posted in the Discord, but unfortunately I was kind of busy this morning, hence why it's a bit later of a start than I usually have. So I didn't have time to get the fan art reel prepared, but we'll have it all set up for next stream, I assure you. For now, though, what I do have set up for you is a little bit of a Pokedoku Puffurtle Wombo combo. How do we feel about that? Museum Grackeries, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker, looking like a diamond in the rough. More diamonds. Beatrix needs all the diamonds she can get. That's so good. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Welcome on into the Pokedoku Master Puzzle as we dance in our chairs to Emily Dance by Mike Nerd Law. Not familiar, but I respect a fellow Pokemon fan. We got... I'm telling you right now, just looking at these categories, it's lights out. Let's speed run this one. We can speed run this. I'm not even gonna pay any attention to whether or not I've typed them in before. I'm not looking for new Pokedex entries today. We're just gonna speed run, starting with a mono bug type. I mean, I see him right there in the picture. Cowboy hat Caterpie. You gotta go for it. Monotype from Kanto. Charmander. Charmeleon also works, so let's go with there. Monotype first in its evolution line. We could just stay in Kanto if we really want to, honestly. Sandshrew. Mono ground, not bad. Grass bug. That's gonna be Paris. Parasect as well. Yo, we're actually getting Pokedex entries too. Grass type from Kanto. Ivysaur. First in its evolution line, grass type. Sunkern. Diving out of Kanto just a little bit here. Bug ice type. Snom. Snom. Kanto type, ice type, is going to be a Dugong. And last but certainly not least, we got ice first in its evolution line. How about a Bergmite? Little curveball there. There you go. Not bad. I got a streak of 2. It's the first time in a while I've had a streak of 2, because I sometimes, when I'm not streaming, I miss my Pokedoku. So, your Pokemon Ivysaur. Ivysaur is your main. IVC. You know, I probably could have guessed, I suppose. Cowboy hat Caterpie for the picks here. That's so good. Caterpie, Charmander. Look at these. Snom we got there. Snom and Frosmoth are literally the only 2 ice bug types. Poltergeist for the grass first in its evolution line. That's a deep cut right there. Not too shabby. One of the quickest Pokedokus seen in human history. Many people are saying this. Welcome on in, KG Bogula. This is the first Pokedoku you had any chance with. Yes, you know, when you stop playing. The only one I could see, like, because a lot of that you could fill out with Generation 1 Pokemon, especially because one of the categories is Kanto, which is the first generation. The only one that I could see really tripping you up, if you only know those early Pokemon, is Bug Ice, because literally the only 2 options are from Generation 8. Otherwise, smooth sailing. Speaking of smooth sailing, let's sail out to the Gem Sea and see what our catch is like today. I thought for a second I thought it could have been a tuna or an eel, but it's a little more feisty than all that. It's dancing. He's dancing a little bit here. Not too much, though. Just a slight waltz. Not quite a bombastic dance of any kind. Flounder. It could be a pufferfish. I'm not going to lie to you. I see it right here first in the list. It's the name of the game. Pufferfish. Puffurtle. Not a pufferfish. Literally almost no correlation to pufferfish either. The only correlation is that there is a slight weather overlap, and the pufferfish is only available on sunny days. So, this is an all-weather fish from somewhere that is not the ocean, not Ginger Island, not Pirate Cove. It is a seasonal fish, because otherwise there would be some overlap with the season, obviously. So it's got to be specific to one season. A river fish specific to one season, reasonably hard, not the same season as the pufferfish, which would be summer. Could this possibly be... Part of me wanted to say tiger trout, I'm not going to lie to you. Even though, I mean, wouldn't that be the coincidence of all coincidences? Honestly, this might be the angler. Am I weird? Am I crazy for thinking that? Angler. Little bit crazy for thinking that one, but, you know, step in the right direction. Okay. Not the right season, so not summer, not fall. Spring and winter. Could you be a night market fish? You actually probably could, because there's no time overlap with the pufferfish either, I'm realizing. And the night market fish don't start until like 5 p.m., right? So, of the night market fish, I would say that was probably a midnight squid. Easy. My process of... What? It's all right, but it's wrong? Help? Spookfish? Blobfish, really? That did not seem as hard as a blobfish. I'm not gonna lie to you. Blobfish are I thought like considerably harder than that. Bro, I thought I had it so many ways to Sunday, but turns out. I mean, we did have it in the end, at the very least, I guess, but that's a rare sight right there. Getting all green, but then it's not right. Lazy blobfish, I suppose so. They all have different patterns. They do. And I thought it was the pattern of the midnight squid, but the blobfish was... It apparently was a blobfish. I don't know. Maybe I haven't caught enough blobfish in my time. Yours was super feisty. You think you got on the same guess? Guessed ocean over market first. I should have included in a little bit by the fact that the pufferfish doesn't have any time overlap with this fish. Because that's a pretty small subset of fish that aren't available between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. at all. But, oh well, hindsight's 20/20. What can you do? I know what I can do is I can load up Smappy, Stardew Valley, and I can go catch a real tiger trout here instead of these fake tiger trout. Well, I guess technically it's still a fake tiger trout because it's a video game. But it's like one step closer to a real tiger trout than Puffertle would be. Bring you on in here. Excuse me, I just got an achievement. Mother catch? Mother may I? How did this happen? Why do I have the achievement Mother catch? Where did that come from? Is it because I caught a clam yesterday? I guess I caught a clam and that was the 100th fish I've ever caught. That must be it, right? Abby Ann, thank you for being a member for 6 months at the Neutron level, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Made it to Alive. Hope everything is going well. It is going well. I hope you're doing well as well. If we say well enough times, maybe it won't be... won't sound like a word anymore. Regardless, thank you. Alright, well, that achievement actually probably unlocks a hat that we can go pick up, which segues nicely into the fact that we should probably get ourselves a new wardrobe selection going on here. We've rocked Goth Beatrix for more or less the past year. It is nice. Nice to see all the plants and animals coming back. But I think, you know, Goth Beatrix has had her fun in the sun, or I suppose fun in the shadow, as the case may be. Does it count crab pots in the morning? I don't know, I guess so. There was some sort of weird something or other going on there. Don't care how you got the achievement, we're just greedy. Greedy to eat all that. You'll end up with your hats all gray. Oh my gosh, so many blue chickens. They're all congregated in, like, one spot around here. It's fantastic. So much tidier out here now. It is noticeable for sure. Ooh, hello fresh. Now that we've cleared out a pretty significant portion of the trees, we have trimmed the hedges. It's a bit more manageable to get through there. No doubt about that. Yeah, I'm gonna crab cake it up here, I think. Getting around a little bit faster today. Isn't the tiger trout only available in fall? Fall and winter. But we do have access to magic bait by grace of the walnut room now, so we should be fine in that regard. Can't wait until I can feed the blue chickens bluegrass. The bluegrass starter is a goal we can pick up at some point here, so all we need is access to the walnut room, which is already there. So what do you get for mother catch? Does anyone know the answer? Trucker hat? Official cap? Polka bow. Your grade has been capped. You passed. Yo, let's go. Congratulations, Xavier. Your master's is finished. I'm very, very glad for that. You worked very hard on that, and it paid off in the end. Huge congratulations to you. I am very glad to hear that the optimism worked out in that case. I'm going to go ahead and look up achievements. Let's see. Just so I'm not scouring this forever. Let's see. Mother catch is the watermelon band. Oh, there you go. Makes sense, because fish live in water. It's about the only correlation you need, I suppose. Watermelon band. Give it to me. It's a nice little springtime hat if we wanted to go that way. We could probably make something work with that. I'm not opposed. If I know all the hats I have, I can just buy the ones that I'm missing. I don't off the top of my head, unfortunately. I wish I did. Welcome on in, Susan Edgecombe. Good to hear. Good to see you. Or, you know, maybe we don't change our outfit just yet, because last year, I mean, it could be fun just to, like, you know, leave it in Emily's hands. In the spirit of the randomizer, it kind of makes sense. If we just wait till the Desert Festival, let Emily pick some outfits out for us, and then we can accessorize them to our heart's content, make them a little bit more personalized, then, I think that could be a fun way to do it. Now, if Concerned Ape has given me this boon to get new, fresh, and funky outfits, plus we still need to look for the unique clothing that you can get from the Desert Festival. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll let Goth Beatrix brood around a little bit more while we wait for the Desert Festival. I'm okay with that. Give her the proper send-off that she deserves. That's how we got Goth Beatrix in the first place. It's very true, yeah. We accessorized it with our little black velvet bow. Put us in a nice position here. Made some good memories with it. Alright. In that case, I should just focus on the goal that's actually at hand here. So let's grab the iridium rod. I have a sonar bobber. I wouldn't mind buying another couple sonar bobbers, unless I already have some down here, which I might have just, like, forgotten about them. I do have one of those sonar bobbers, so we're fine for now. Do I have magic bait kicking around? Does not appear so. Did I use up all my magic bait? I must have, I guess, because I don't see it. It's not on any of my rods or anything. This one's got the deluxe bait on it. Okay, so we're gonna have to go and buy ourselves a little bit more magic bait in that case. I could have sworn I had more though. I have it in the convenience fridge. Oh, you very well might be right, actually. Yeah, hold on, and I should probably put this in the convenience fridge if that's the case. Saskia, you might have just saved me a trip to Ginger Island to your 74 magic bait. I was so sure we hadn't used all of this. That's why I was so confused there. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for paying attention when I could not. Saving me as per usual. That's why I stream these things. So that chat can do my second set of eyes, and third and fourth and, like, 80th set of eyes. Goblin Mundo, welcome on in. Okay, we've got magic bait. We've got sonar bobber. Let's sleep so we can reset the day if need be, and go catch this little tiger trout. Chat, tiger trout versus lionfish. Who are you taking in that battle? The class, a tale as old as time, tiger v lion. Who are you picking for that one? Not necessarily in combat. Like, just taking in all of their qualities. Like tiger trout, their coolness, their beauty, their cuteness, whatever the case may be. Lionfish is cute. What's my strategy for optimizing the farm this year? Mara is a min-maxer, confirmed. Lionfish is poisonous. It would have the upper hand in that regard. But the tiger trout is, like, you know, it's got really neat little striations. Yeah, lionfish are poisonous. Are we gonna grow anything this year? That's a good shout. We should probably take the opportunity to prepare our field with something this year if we want to do that. We'll worry about that after the tiger trout though, because I might well reset this day, depending on how lucky I get with the catches here. So let's worry about that after the fact. Which I'll also worry about this coconut after the fact. We'll sort out all of our other stuff as time goes here. Tiger trout can't reproduce on its own, also true. It is sterile. I'm gonna go fishing. First, let's see. I could really go for a ripe potato. I could really go for Befriend Jas goal today. After we get the tiger trout, personally. Let's just go fishing, like, right here. Seems like a nice, cozy place to try and catch a tiger trout. What do you got here? Oh, hey, how about that? I don't know what the odds on that are. Wait, dodge the perfect catch. I almost perfectly caught that. There you go. Easy as that. Base quality tiger trout. There's a pretty sizable pool of fish we could have gotten here. So, I mean, I'm not going to say no by any means. No trash, no algae, no wayward experience. We made out with that one cleanly. Very, very nice. And we're not able to duplicate this one in a fish pond because it doesn't reproduce on its own. So we have the one tiger trout and the one tiger trout alone. I'll take this quest on the off chance that we actually do get Befriend Jas. Speaking of, I guess I have no reason I can't just go and roll that goal right now, right? Literally only like 20 minutes into the stream. 5 minutes of which only have been gameplay pretty much. And we're already rolling a goal. Off to a good start today. Concerned Ape is listening. He's hacking into the database live. Making sure we start off strong on the right foot here. All right. Hop on over to the randomizer page here. Bada boom. Catch a tiger trout. Went surprisingly well. I mean, maybe not surprisingly. I don't think it would have taken that long, even if we hadn't got it first try, but still. I mean, getting one first try like that, it's hard even in the season that it's in, so we'll take it. 59.3%. Chat, are we hitting 60% today, or is there a colossus on the horizon that's going to stop us from getting there? I certainly hope not. Gain a fishing level. That's good peace of mind right there, because that'll give us a nice fresh reset, a clean slate to work with as far as our fishing experience goes. I will gladly take a fishing level here. Fishing level 8 is pretty huge. The distance between 8 and 9 means a lot more leeway, too. Fishing 8. That's big. That's big. Any unique treasures we haven't gotten yet? Unless there's been some that were added in 1.6. I don't think so. There's the Iridium Krobus statue, but we don't have the fishing level to get there. Yeah, we got all the like the squirrel figurine, the foliage art, we got all that. What season are we in? We are in spring currently. Let's go ahead and see. Also, I'll unpin this goal for the time being. Time for fish ponds. We could use some fish ponds. We have some books back at home we can read. Let's see what our actual experience is at right now. We got a little ways to go. We need to get basically 2,000 experience here, like 1,900-ish experience. Have I done one of Demetrius's quests? I do need to get my man a pufferfish. Aquatic research, bring Demetrius a pufferfish. I have one in a fish tank or in a fish pond just for that reason. While we're out here, though, I should actually. Okay, well, I'll have to wait for Pierre, but we should buy some seeds today. See what we want to do as far as crops go here. What are we feeling this year, chat? What are we feeling like this year? You know, I'm kind of feeling like I'm feeling a little nostalgic. Maybe we just do like something basic, like what about just like a big old field of potatoes? Just a whole pile of mashed potatoes. Let's do it. Why not? I think I need like 150-ish seeds. Take care of the fish pond requests. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do some potatoes. Some good old-fashioned, like, original, you know, spring 1, year 1 Stardew Valley seed purchasing. You wouldn't be able to buy this many potato seeds, but potato is definitely one of the meta options. Did I check special orders? It couldn't hurt, I suppose. There could be a fishing one, actually, now that I think about it. Whether we'd actually be able to complete it remains to be seen, but it might not be a bad idea to try and at least get some fishing experience here. What do we got? Biome balance. The lake fish have grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local angler to help reduce their numbers. Or the strong stuff. Well, fancy that. I am making a lot of potatoes. I only have 1 keg, though, so I don't think I would be able to do this in time. Well, I guess with fairy dust, I could probably do this. I think I have the means to craft quite a bit of fairy dust. We can't build kegs yet, no. But the fairy dust should be able to pull this through, right? It won't keep showing up. I think, yeah, I mean, biome balance definitely is interesting as far as, like, fishing goes. But the strong stuff, if we complete it once, we get the special reward, which is the Fibs channel, right? And it won't show up here again, so we'll have higher odds of getting the quest we want in the future. I think we do it, yeah. I think we go for it. The fact that I just bought literally 150 potato seeds right now is, I mean, it's got to be assigned in some way, shape, or form, right? How many actual, let's see, keg some potatoes and collect 12 batches. Keg a few potatoes, collect 12 batches. Do I have enough potatoes already, is the question. If not, well, I mean, these potatoes will grow in time, there's no doubt about that, so we're all set one way or the other. Think you had me save enough? We'll check the chests momentarily, but first, let's go ahead and get this field prepped. Get these old grapes out of here. Absolutely disgusting. Who left all these, like, rotten trellises out here? Yeah, if we have the potatoes right now, then we can literally knock that quest out today. And otherwise, we can wait until the potatoes are grown, and it's basically 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Or I guess a full dozen of the other. Chat, why is it called a baker's dozen if you have 13? My hunch is that it's because, like, you know, sometimes when you're baking, you make, like, too much of, like, the batter or whatever you need for what you're making. And you're like, you want to only make 12, but you actually have enough to make, like, 13 cupcakes. And then, so you're like, well, I don't want this, like, batter to go to waste, so let's just go ahead and bake the 13th cupcake anyway. It's a marketing thing. To test one. Honestly, that's probably a good point. Be able to test one, make sure it's not absolutely... Make sure it's a baked good instead of a baked bad. To test one / to burn. Wait, just to burn for fun. There we go. That is, we're fully potatoed up. I'm gonna leave harvesting off for right now. We'll change it back if we actually find out that we need these potatoes, but for now I'm willing to just let it fly. In case one gets messed up. But what if 2 get messed up? I guess, you know, if 2 get messed up, you just gotta kind of take that on the chin. But at least you're prepared if just 1 gets messed up, I suppose. That's the rationale right there. Okay, let's go ahead and drop off this stuff here. We actually had a tiger trout already kicking around in this chest, I guess. Must have been from pie, I would assume. Potatoes. I have 59 potatoes. Yeah, I think we're going to be alright here. 59 potatoes. My keg is probably in here. It's not. Okay, the keg is probably in the kitchen then. I'm still learning the layout of my own house. Okay. I'm not seeing the keg. Oh, we're using it for coffee. That's right. We're using it for coffee. That's exactly right. Okay. So we're gonna have to go ahead and move that for the time being. Ask Siri. Oh wait, I just said her name. Now she's gonna be like, "You rang?" Okay. So we need 12 fairy dust. I guess we don't need 12 fairy dust. Like, how quick is a potato in a keg gonna take anyway? Because we could save some fairy dust. I mean, let's check. What do I need to craft fairy dust again? I need fairy roses and diamonds, I'm pretty sure. 1 fairy rose, 1 diamond. Takes a week, 7 days. Okay. How many fairy roses do I have? Am I willing to, like, part with them? Fairy rose. I have, like, a lot of fairy roses, actually. I think we just send it then. I think we honestly just get it knocked out today, and we don't worry about it. Set it and forget it. So I got that. You may be wondering, oh, but do you have enough diamonds? Yeah, I think I got a few diamonds that I can spare. So let's go ahead and craft. I'm just gonna craft this full stack of fairy roses, 19. We don't need all 19, but I'll probably need fairy dust in the future anyway. And we are allowed to craft fairy dust, just in case you're wondering. We've already crafted one in the past. So there we go. Boom. Easy as that. I knew these diamonds would pay off eventually. And let's just go ahead and get Pam the quote-unquote good stuff. I don't know if she knows what she's getting herself into here, but there you go. 1 potato juice. It looks, now with the like new coloration and stuff as of 1.6, this looks so much worse. This really puts in perspective just how like absolutely revolting this stuff is gonna be. Look at that color, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna trick myself into believing it's just the color of the bottle, and that it's actually like a clear vodka on the inside like Pam wants, but I'm gonna let her discover that for herself. Okay. So we need 12 potato. I'm poisoning Pam. This is literally what she asked for. like verbatim. She just wanted some potato juice. It's not my fault if the magic of fairy dust messes it up in some way. Thank you. And 1 more. Gets us there. Perfect. Easy. Quickest potato juice quest we've ever seen. Do I have to, like, reset the hopper here somehow? There it goes. Okay. Just had to update it. Coffee, vodka. A sweet, nutritious beverage. I'll take your word on that one. Alright, potatoes can go back in here. Fairy dust will leave in the convenience fridge upstairs. And we will go deliver this, and then we'll actually focus on the goal at hand. Side quest successfully complete, and we can focus on what we actually need to be doing here. Might as well speed buff here as well. Get around a little bit quicker today as we're doing our rounds. It's not even vodka, it's just potato moisture. I feel like you'd have to age it for considerably longer before it can be considered a vodka, right? I don't know what the full distilling process looks like, but not like this, I'll tell you that. It's just called potato juice, it's not potato vodka. All right, where am I dropping this off? I'm dropping it off in Pam's kitchen here, perfect. There we go. The strong stuff successfully acquired. That will give me access to, so that's a cutscene and the fish information broadcast system. Which honestly, I mean, like, thanks, but no thanks. It's good information to have, but I probably don't personally need it. Most vodkas of the world aren't made with potatoes, it turns out. It's true, it's kind of like a specialty thing. More vodka is made with, like wheat. How did I get so many crab cakes? There is a special event where you can buy an infinite number of crab cakes for a limited time at the saloon, and we just, like, stocked up when that was the case. Okay. Let's have a look at our fish ponds here. I might as well pick up all the roe and stuff that I can. There are a few that are going to need some quests as well. Oh, the prize ticket. You're right, you're right. Thank you, appreciate that. Frozen geode, I think I have. Iridium ore, I definitely have. Over yonder way with the lava eels. Ooh. I should have kept one of those, huh? Womp womp. And get some from Craig here as well. Alright, I need this. I literally have exactly 1 frozen geode. Fantastic. Got one of these as well. I guess oh yeah, this would go in artisan goods, wouldn't it? I am the fish channel. I could probably be the host, reasonably. Did all that roe just, like, go into one of these chests? I guess it must have, yeah. Just collecting roe down here. Welcome on in, R. You got burned by that request in your first lava fish pond. You always save one ever since. This is a smart idea, yeah. Our other option would be to, like, you know, empty out the fish pond and refill with lava eel to try again. That would take a few days, I think, but we could definitely do it. The interim there. There's quick 40 experience that way. There's 40 more experience that way. We have one other fish pond down this way. Our periwinkle fish pond, right? Yeah. What are you guys looking for? 10 bug meat? Say less. I'll have you know that I'm pretty proficient at collecting bug meat these days. I'm gonna go grab that prize ticket while I'm thinking about it, too. You're a hoarder, so you never have this issue. You got a chest specifically dedicated to basalt. Prize ticket meat. What is this conga line? Oh my gosh. I've never seen them lined up so perfectly like that. It was but for a fleeting moment, but there it was. A little iridium sprinkler. Fine by me. Okay. I guess I could, like, pick up some of these crab pot fish here, right? Depending on which ones I'm allowed to catch. Periwinkle I can catch, snail I cannot. Periwinkle, shrimp, crab, lobster, and clam. I could technically catch all those. So mystery box is coming up. Am I really going to use magic bait to restock this crab pot pond? Or this crab pot here? Yeah, why not? Boom. There we go. I think it'd be fun to clear out the trash if it's another fishing day. Like, do some, like, stuff with our recycling machine. Clear out the trash that way. Crayfish I cannot get yet. Get that panning spot, though. Gladly. Boom. This is painful to watch. What's so painful about it? Chat, we have so many chi gems, it's no big deal. And if we need more chi gems at any point, I'll just go, like, play Junimo Kart for a little while. It's easy, it's a no-brainer. What else we got up here? Way at the top, we got a little periwinkle. That I didn't realize this, that our crab pot, that's special. Okay. That's a new one. Because this used to be water as of 1.5. I guess Concerned Ape never considered the fact that someone will put crab pots in this position, because, like, why the heck would you put them up here of all places? I'll gladly take it, thank you. Don't pick up the crab pot by mistake, that's too... it looks like it's floating above the water. That's amazing, man. Little flying crab pot now. The periwinkle has been saved, but I can't guarantee the safety of whoever finds residence in that crab pod next. All bets are off. It's just, you know, one of the many quirky things about Fractured Farm, I suppose. On this side, we have the crab pot stuck in a wall. On this side, we have Mayor Lewis stuck in a wall. And so many other novelties around here. What was I gonna look for? I was looking down at these crab pots down here. I could get some of this stuff, but I'd have to be pretty precise with it, so I'm not going to worry about that for right now. It's only 5 experience per anyway, so let's go ahead and side on the better part of caution here. I will go and deposit all the stuff I don't currently need. I can go in there. Honestly, this can go into here. Don't really need an iridium sprinkler right now. Got some books. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I don't know how many books we have for fishing experience, but we definitely have a few. I'm not opposed to checking that out either. Pick up my deluxe bait. Probably not a bad idea. Good to have some bait around here. Should we move the crab pots around? Spread them out. Might be neat for screenshots. See, now you've got a conundrum in my head. I'm like, you know, I kind of want to stick to my guns and say, like, no, I like my crab pots the way they are. But I'm also like, they would kind of look nice in screenshots, too. It would be a bit tough to rearrange them. Maybe once we're able to catch more crab pot stuff, then we can look into that. Bait and bobber. We have 8 books of bait and bobber, each of which I think is 250 experience. Congratulations on your horse, Rainy Brewster. That's huge. So this is 2,000 experience on its own in book form, which would get us there. I could probably read, like, even, like, if I just read, like, 7 out of 8 books, do we want to just go that way? And then I can, like, get the rest manually if I want to. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? What am I collecting these books for, if not for moments like this, right? Okay. That puts me at 1862. We'll do one more. And that'll get us there. Literally one book to spare. Not bad. That was almost like frame perfect experience gain right there. That's level 8 fishing immediately. What if you get something like Befriend Gus for the potato quest? True. That's a good point. All right, not bad. Now, but although watch it now be like, joke's on you, sucker. Next goal, fishing level 9. Get to it. That would be the way the randomizer would do this, but you know, I'm gonna hope that I didn't just put that out there in the universe. Now that I've called the randomizer's bluff on that one, why don't I remove the crib? I'm not ready yet. All right, go to sleep for the night. I think we're good here. Level 8 fishing. Deluxe worm bin, dress spinner, barbed hook. 3 more goals officially available to us. The kids would have so much room for activities. They find lots of room for activities. I don't think they have problems with that. All right, let's clear those out and let's go get another goal, shall we? Fishing level 8 to 10 right in a row, back to back to back. I mean, I've always thought that, you know, that mining was going to be our first level 10, but fishing is giving it a run for its money now. So is farming, to be fair. Watch it be combat, though. Wouldn't that be the upset of the century? Gain 8 levels of fishing. Just kidding, gain the 8th level of fishing, not 8 in a row. But we have gained 8 now, so there we go. 59.5%. That's going to be like 3 more goals, 3 or 4 more goals to get us to 60%. A bit of a tall ask, maybe, depending on what the goals are, but it starts off with the first step. Obtain the return scepter, baby! The quality of life improvements, they don't stop coming. We are officially in the quality arc of the randomizer now. Backpack upgrade, big chest, return scepter, horse flute, key to the town. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Krobus, for a small investment of $2 million. Which is literally less than 10% of our total funds. This is going to save so much time. I don't believe it. Return scepter. Fantastic. Might not be able to afford it. We might have to liquidate some of our animal produce, but I think we'll be all right. Heck, I could buy 10 return scepters. I could buy 11 return scepters. I think I'm only allowed the 1, though. Last goal, you literally said level up goal, impossible return scepter. Early gamer, are you in my randomizer right now? Are you hacking the system? Museum Grackeries, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. Looking like a diamond in the rough. Pay no mind to the Jojo jump scare, by the way. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh, there's just no other word for it. Maybe incredible, maybe terrific, maybe gadzooks. I don't know. Ooh, is Mario doing a little decorating down here? Honestly, the end table does kind of match the vibes of the room so far. I think we could probably stand to move it somewhere a little more side-oriented, though. Not sure exactly. Leave it there for now. It was fun getting the return scepter as your first goal. That would be a bit of a grind to get the money for sure. But having that for the entire rest of the challenge, I can't even imagine. I mean, maybe I can imagine. We're going to have it for, like, almost half of the challenge here. Like, 40% of the remaining challenge, we're going to have the return scepter. That's a pretty significant get. This could have been the last goal, so... Boom. Krobus. What an arc we've just gone through with Krobus as well. From buying his star drop to being like, you know what, I want to get to know this shadowy dude better. Going head and shoulders above and beyond on his birthday to make it happen. And now coming back down to put a cap on it. Return scepter. 2 million gold. The golden handle quivers with raw potential. Hold the scepter to the sky and return home at will. Infinite farm warp totems, except even better because it takes you like directly to your doorstep. Huge. Wait, I can buy multiple return scepters. Chad, do we flex? I could, you know, just have a return scepter like sitting on my table at home or something like that. I actually don't know if you can do that. Probably not, because it counts as a tool. One for Maru. 11 return scepters. I'm gonna take it home. I'll take it home for right now. Actually, let's do like, I think probably like this is a good setup to have. Maybe like that instead, actually. Put one in a chest for Maru in a room. I want to see if I can put it on a table, because that would be cool. I want to see if I can actually like put it on display somehow like that. I highly doubt it, but we'll give it a try. We'll even try it on the table that Maru left for us here. No dice. I could put it on a sign, but I mean, I technically only need one for that anyway, because it doesn't put the return scepter itself on a sign. Return scepter is the first big ticket item you buy. It's very convenient to have. No doubt about that. If there was a way to display the return scepter in some capacity, I would absolutely buy a second one. We don't have to make the decision right now either. We can always buy another one if we want to in the future, but for now, just having the one, I mean, one of one, that makes it special, right? That makes it special. Junimo table or wizard table, that would be huge. That would be really cool. No dice, unfortunately. Usually try to get the island obelisk first. Also a good one to get first. No doubt about that. The island obelisk, the desert obelisk is pretty substantial too. Getting the Skull Cavern nice and early. Level 100 star drop, maybe one of these days. I mean, could be today. Let's go find out. That was, you know, depending on when you get the return scepter, it could be like instant like that, or it could take like many hours. So glad we landed on the other side of that coin. Fantastic. Obtain the return scepter. Are there even any other quality of life upgrades that we're looking for at this point? Key to the town, horse flute, return scepter. Those are like the top three, right? Obelisks. Island obelisk would probably go pretty hard. We are able to craft island warp totems, so it's not like the biggest play ever, but the island obelisk would be, I mean, that's infinite warps, so it's a lot better, and we'd be able to save our dragon's teeth from then on. Save them for what exactly? I don't know, because like you save your dragon's teeth to craft the island obelisk. It's a bit of a catch-22. Some of the books are good too. Also true, Way of the Wind Part 2 wouldn't be too bad. Or I could craft a skull brazier instead. Goth Beatrix's Last Stand. Getting some spooky, scary skull braziers in here. Skull brazier. Can I get some skull emojis in chat, please? Burning skulls. What do I need for a skull brazier? I think it's just bone fragments. Yeah, bone fragments. Not even any coal or anything. Literally just the fragments of bone. They might be in our crafting chest now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and give it a look here. There we go. 288. I will craft. That's a lot of... this chat's looking a little spooky right now. Holy cow. I'll craft 1, 2 skull braziers. Now, what do I do with these? They provide a moderate amount of light. Well, they also provide a moderate amount of darkness. Put them in the attic. Actually, kind of a fire idea. No pun intended. The gateway to the dark realm of Joja. That's fantastic. Put them in front of the slime hutch could also be a fun way to do it, actually. I like that for now. You know, we'll put 1 in front of the slime hutch. I can craft 1 more. I feel like having just, like, 1 outside the slime hutch is kind of a vibe. This house is such a fire hazard. All the ones on the inside of the house are fake fire. It's like that, those, like, little bits of, like, red, orange, and yellow construction paper. I don't know if I want 1 or 2. I probably want to go for symmetry, honestly. I was thinking that 1 could look cool just on its own, but I feel like we need symmetry there. Skull brazier. Like the cauldrons you put outside your house for Halloween. As far as Beatrix is concerned, every day is Halloween. Look at this. We got skull braziers, not too distant, literally within spitting distance of the witch rarecrow as well. I like it. Doesn't look right in front of the Junimo hut. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll see how I feel about it in the future, but... Alright. Just wanted to make sure I was tending to all my children. Boom. Crafting goal. Easy peasy. One of the easiest you could hope for. As long as you have the ingredients for it, it's usually just a free goal. Such was the case here. Bam! 59.8%. Is this going to be our 60th percentile? Or are we going to hit 59.9? A little pebble in the road on our way there. Gain a foraging level. More trees coming down? Say less. Or we do a little light reading. Foraging level. Foraging 8. Clear the farm in Ginger Island, too. The mahogany trees. Jay Nuggets, thank you for being a member for 26 months at the Electron level, by the way. I've been doing pretty well. I hope you're doing good yourself. That is a long time. Thank you so much for the long-term support and the generosity. I greatly appreciate that. Maybe use the green rain. Green rain's not for another, like, season in a bit, so... That would be a fun way to get some foraging level, but I think we can do better. What are we looking at as far as foraging experience goes? We need right about 2,000. Pretty much the exact same. I mean, this is the same boat we were just in with fishing. Definitely a few more trees and for sure some Ginger Island. I mean, do we really need to clear Ginger Island? I still have 135 hardwood and I'm not even, like, using it. I've got the books. I definitely do have the books. Like, this is more than enough to get us the level if we wanted to do that. I could probably do some... we can do some moss clearing, too. Get some moss out of here. I don't know where I would want to focus on next if I wanted to knock out more trees here. I mean, this is a nice little cluster of mushroom trees we got going on here now. I kind of like that. There were a few mushroom trees up here that I was waiting until it was spring to chop down, which I should have waited with some of the other ones before too. But now we have a chance at a little mushroom hat from these. This is a bit awkward. Don't be a mushroom hat. Don't be a mushroom hat. Okay, we got all the stuff anyway. We're fine. farm, Ginger Island, we can use the books for leftovers. I like that. I like that idea. Let's go start with Ginger Island then. Because I have no attachment to like any of the tree layout in Ginger Island, so we're on Ginger Island. Trapped in a Ginger Island with Josh Hutcherson. Still a level 10 foraging to go. Also true. Also valid. I will go knock down this mahogany forest on Ginger Island, and we can replant it with whatever seeds we decide to sow. We should probably get enough seeds, like more than enough seeds, I would imagine, just from chopping them all down in order to reforest it. Glad I appreciate true literature. I'm glad someone got the reference there, Small Kidney Joe. Some mahogany trees back on our farm might look nice. We did have a mahogany forest for a little while on our farm prior to the time that we actually had access to Ginger Island. But you know, they are a very nice shade of like reddish brown. I forgot that a lot of these are going to be like one chop away, right? Because we actually came and like whacked all of these in order to look for mystery boxes not too long ago. So these are going to be like one taps, a lot of them. Please clear those stumps too. I got you. We'll have plenty more room for activities here on Ginger Island momentarily. Do we have bombs in our house? In our Ginger Island house? That's a good question, actually. That can be very satisfying. Let's see here. No bombs in sight. Oh, 15 cherry bombs. They've been sitting in this fridge for Yoba knows how long. Better than nothing, I will say. Oh, wait, but I want the experience. That's right. I don't, because bombing these, I won't get the experience. That's kind of the whole reason that we're here. So, as satisfying as that would be, I don't think it's the right call here. You do get the experience, though? Is that a 1.6 change? Because that's how we previously avoided experience with trees. We had to reset when you bombed, I thought. No, that's how we ultimately got the hardwood for, like, the boat to get to Ginger Island, was by bombing mahogany trees. It was a whole big thing. And I was like, I was pretty sure they hadn't changed that in the wake of 1.6 here, but to be fair, there were a lot of patch notes. We reset when we accidentally blew up stones. I think the resets mainly during that time came from when I accidentally chopped a tree one too many times and chopped it down and gained the experience. Not that I have like any lingering PTSD from that, but you know, it's somewhere in the back of my brain. Blowing up stones as well. Yeah, that would get us some extra mining experience too. We can get these big logs as well. I forgot about these. Takes so many hits. Oh my gosh. I don't think chopping all these mahogany trees is not going to get us all the way to our level here, but it should get us a pretty sizable portion of it. And from there, we can either focus on trimming the farm down a wee bit more, or just have a nice night in with some chai tea. Read a book or two, or 3, or 8. We have so much XP to go. Foraging is one of those skills. It kind of takes a little while to level up. Unless you have like a mass amount of trees, which I wouldn't even consider this like that many trees. Because normally if you have like an actual proper tree farm in this game, it's like densely packed wall-to-wall trees. Chat, I may have asked this in the past, but I don't remember. What the heck is chai? Like, I, like, forget what it tastes like. I honestly don't even know what it tastes like fully either. That's a question for another day, perhaps, but chai means tea. I think I remember having this confusion in the past. This sounds familiar. So what's so a chai latte is a tea latte. And chai tea is TT, like TT from Diddy Kong Racing, the secret hidden racer. Like saying non-bread, saying bread. So it's just like an anglicism, basically. Saying sombrero hat. I've never heard anyone say sombrero hat. I've always just called them sombreros. But I wouldn't be surprised. Sahara Desert. That one I didn't know. It might get a little bit of a pass, because, like, well, I guess I don't know who named the Sahara Desert the Sahara Desert. It's literally, ooh, a mystery box, not bad. We were just one chop away from getting the mystery box from that tree all this time. That's probably the one that would have had the Book of Mysteries in it, too, if we had just sucked up the 12 foraging experience. Gobi Desert, River Avon. What I'm learning from this discussion is that humans are bad at naming things. I guess when you have to name, like, a lot of things, you just have to kind of get creative, but this is, like, the opposite of being creative, right? Where you're just like, what's like a cool sounding word for river in another language? Ah, River Avon. There you go. You don't like sweet tea, so chai is pretty unpalatable. I would probably like it then, because I do have a bit of a sweet tooth for sure. Look at that. Is that all of the... I think that's all of everything. Not the stones here. I guess I can get rid of the stones, too. No reason not to. They're just kind of getting in the way. Saying chai tea usually refers to masala chai, which is black tea made with specific spices like cinnamon, sugar, and cardamom. Why don't they just call it black spice tea, then? Am I crazy, or does that sound like a much more reasonable name than chai tea? Masala chai. I can't deny that it's got a cool ring to it for sure. That's probably like, 60% of the reason that it's even called that. Is that it's like, ooh, that's just a fun name to say. I forget that humans are lazy. I mean, I think, honestly, calling it black spice tea is the more lazy option. You don't even have to think about it. It's just describing what it is. But I also think that describing what it is has some merit in and of itself. So, sometimes it's better to not overcomplicate things. Use a little Occam's razor. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best one. Just gonna leave it alone for right now. Hate how we're just spamming the trees. It gives it a bit of a more organic look. That's the idea, anyway. Okay. 11:20 p.m. Not really that much time to go and chop more stuff. Oh, I have the warp stick, the return scepter. You're so right. I need to build up the muscle memory for that one. Thank you, Off Task, for the reminder. The farm obelisk isn't too far, at least, so it wasn't like a huge time waste. How much experience do I still need? I need roughly 1,200 experience. So that would be 5 books if we just want to read that. Mushrooms. Collect the mushrooms, for old time's sake. How much do these give as far as foraging experience goes? Because I know they do give it now as in 1.6, but 5? Just 5 per. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's only every other day, though, so that's like, what, 30 experience every 2 days? Would have been kind of hype earlier on, but now that we're in the higher foraging level bracket, it's not going to make that much of a dent. Also have the mushroom log. Wait, true. We do have a mushroom log, and we could craft more mushroom logs if we would care to. Gosh, you guys remember this farm better than I do. Whoop. No more moss. A raven! It's been a while since we saw our last raven. I think... Oh, I see a stump here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that just because it's mildly irksome. Only takes 80 days to get all the experience we need from the mushrooms. I mean, when you consider how many days we've spent on this farm, 80 days is not that tall of an order, to be honest with you. Happy birthday, Kent. Enjoy your day at work, Maru. Hope all goes well. I'm just going to be out there chopping more trees, I guess. Chanterelle, silver quality chanterelle. That might be like our first silver quality mushrooms of any kind, honestly. Okay. Speaking of tea, got a little tea set there and everything. I wonder what kind of tea comes with the tea set. Okay. Now we have to make some hard decisions. We have to find some areas of the farm, like, because I kind of like how our tree setup is right now, to be honest with you. Please refill your hay. I got you. And grab these first, though. $67 pieces of hay. Not bad. Do I care about these trees here next to the silo? I don't really care about the trees behind the house. I'll tell you that one for free. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. Make our beachfront property a true beachfront property. Or a beach back property, depending on how you look at it, I suppose. Could do trees and cinder sap the railroad or the quarry. Yeah, but I mean, if we have the opportunity to make it count on the farm here, then I don't see why not. These trees over here, I'm gonna get rid of them as well, to be honest with you. Might be a controversial pick for trees, but I'll leave the trees next to the greenhouse. I think they add a nice little splash of color to the area. But these two... Oh, there's actually a stone here. These ones can get out of here. Next goal, upgrade the axe. The steel axe is putting in work. We gotta count our blessings and remember that we could still have a basic axe by this point if we were unlucky. Stumps in the secret woods are a good experience source. Honestly, a good call. I think I'll make a quick pit stop at the secret woods, now that you mention it. It's been a while since we visited the secret woods to begin with. A few truffles as well, lest we forget. What is this unsightly damage? Get it out of here. I need more lightning rods is what I ultimately need, I guess. Ooh, double truffles? To what do I owe the honor? Any more moss? I'll just collect any moss that I see along the way, might as well. The double truffle shuffle. So fancy. Wait, we can get rid of this. We don't need... Oh, I don't know. It's kind of, like, iconic, though, at this point. I don't know. Chat, do we get rid of this log or no? I've gotten so used to just doing this to get into the secret woods at this point. You know, it's a new era. It's a new era. We've earned this axe. We have a right to use it. Sorry. 07. To the barrier of the secret woods that once was and never will be again. I'll leave this chair here in memoriam. We'll go ahead and fill out the rest of the flooring here, I suppose. There you go. Perfect. Now we can come and go to the secret woods as we please. I'll take this morel as well, honestly. I don't think I have any of these at home right now. Is that... That's a sneaky one. For a second, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. The fact that I forgot about it shows why I needed to go. Wouldn't be progression if we didn't progress. Yeah, but, like, we technically didn't need to get rid of the log. It was just, you know... I guess it is a good sign of, you know, how far we've come. When did we get the steel axe even? Like, how long have we been able to do that? Gold quality morel, no less. You're not wrong. Ooh, wrong way. We aren't doing Iron Man or weird things like min-maxing. We're fun-maxing. Well, that's the thing, is like, you know, was that log... I feel like the log adds somewhat to the aesthetic of the place. That's honestly why I'm, like, reticent to chop down too many trees without at least thinking about it a little bit on my farm. Because I'm like, don't some of these add to my fun and appreciation of the place? We're not min-maxing, we're fun-maxing. Pick up the horseradish for Krobus. I think I've got horseradishes at home, right? He'll whack the trees but not pick up the forageables. Look, the forageables, they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything to deserve me picking them up and taking them home and dumping them in a stuffy, mildewy chest in the basement for the rest of time immemorial, where I'll probably never use them for anything. I'm just gonna let nature keep those ones. Got the steel axe 16 streams ago, so it's been a hot minute. Not that we've had any real, like, urgency to visit the secret woods for anything recently, but good to know. Basement isn't mildewy as we refurbished it. True, I suppose. But just the sheer amount of, like, organic material in these chests is gonna be leading to some interesting smells and sights, I'm sure. Okay, what are we up to experience-wise? 1258? Let's do a little more chopping outside. It does feel weird now not seeing, like, those ones back there. This hoodie is mildly obscured. I will not stand for it. Also, I'm not sure why I have one piece of wood flooring here. But you know what? We'll mix it up a little bit. Could be trees to chop in the quarry, also true. Kind of like having trees near the Earth obelisk. I think that's a fun vibe. You know what? I think I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit to, like, deforesting this area here in particular, and then we can use it for, like, a shed or something. It's a big commitment to, like, focus on, like, an entire quadrant of the farm to just, like, annex of trees. But if we're gonna do it with one, I think this is the one to start with. Here we go. Closet shed. Making room for a greater good. Don't think of it as, you know, saying goodbye to a long-standing section of the farm. Think of it as creating room for innovation, progress, and creativity. I don't think we ever planted trees by the railroad. I don't think we ever did either, but some of them probably grew there naturally. Also think by the barns for the animals is good. I don't think there's many trees by the barns for the animals, are there? On the pathway leading down that way, there's a decent amount, but by the barns themselves, I can't think of many. Oh, giant rocks and stuff? That's valid. Speaking of. Bam. Get sent. We'll worry about the rocks a little bit later here. No mushroom hat. It's gonna feel so weird, man. Just having this, like, barren stretch of land here. I'll have to go and commission a shed, like, as soon as I can here, realistically, just so I can have something in this area. Can put buildings on top of paths now, also true. One of the tree stumps I got rid of last time had the mushroom hat. That's the sad thing, is that we may never know. I got rid of you as well. Okay, we could definitely do with a bit of a pathing overhaul. For now, I'm just going to fill these with their like-minded counterparts. But this is not necessarily a forever fix. This is just kind of like, you know, a weird patchwork design that we stumbled into earlier on in the challenge and didn't have to think too much about it because there were so many trees blocking our view. Okay. Get rid of one more tree here, just so this isn't too cluttered in this little section here. I like that, and I think having these trees around here near the Earth Obelisk is fine. What about over here, though? I do kind of like this promenade we have right now going down through these trees down to this section over here. I'll get rid of this stone real quick, though. Boom. Yeah, I think trees flanking the path leading down is not that bad. Looking all right down here, I think. Some need to be cleared. It could probably do with a little bit of pruning. You're not wrong. I'm gonna... Well, let's get rid of this one. The vibes on this one are all off. Told you, it had a mystery box in there. That's a sign that I must have been right about that. Rocks up near the silos, too. We're on a mission today. Bam. Grass will spread and fill that in pretty quick, I would imagine. Okay. Right around here, it's a little cluttered. I think we can get rid of this one towards the back here pretty safely, as well as this rock next to it. You've never seen more surgical tree chopping than right here. Starting to feel exhausted. Gonna right-click for some bananas real quick. There are rocks hidden everywhere. Okay. Down here. You know what? The vibes on these ones are off a little bit too. I think we can make something. We could probably do something with this little space right here if we wanted to, next to the mill. Like I'm envisioning maybe some kind of situation. Like I don't know necessarily what yet, but another hidden rock back here. Something we could do if we like did like a little pathway branching off and going over here, leading past like the mill and over towards the crop field. I could probably get behind that. So to that end, let's go ahead and clear out. We'll have these two like oak trees. We'll leave those to possibly like flank our future path. But we'll get rid of the maple trees. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna commit to for right now. You know what? One more try at the mushroom hat. I suppose the nice thing about clearing the trees out like this is that if we decide, oh hey, there's another rock there. If we decide that there is, that we like want to have trees for decor in some of these places, I think we have, you know, probably a decent amount of tree seeds that we can fall back on. So I don't think we're gonna be too worried about that. Just once just south of the eel pond. Another one? Weren't there like 4 that have all been just south of the eel pond? Get it out of here. There we go. And a stash of tree fertilizer. Speaking of, I should actually probably clear out that bone mill. It's been just holding on to this tree fertilizer for the past little while and probably doesn't necessarily need to. How many tree seeds we got? Yeah, we got pretty good selection of tree seeds here if we ever wanted to put them to good use. And another one? I refuse to believe it. I refuse. I've got there are no other stones south of the eel pond. You're making stuff up now. One just south of the eel pond. What do you? It can't be another one just south of the eel pond. I was just there. What's our experience up to now? 1553. I'm gonna send it for the rest of this. I will become well-read. Boom. Boom. Okay, maybe we can do the last little bit. Actually, you know what? The rest of the foraging experience will go towards our next level anyway, so that's fine. Boom. Done. Just wanted to stop in and say hi since it was the first time I could catch you live. Don't want too many spoilers of the series since you're currently watching on VOD 8. Think right now you got a little ways to go there, Belle. But thank you for dropping in and saying hello and making yourself known. You're amongst good people, and I hope that eventually you do get caught up and you can join us live for the full experience here. Until then, though, enjoy the series. Enjoy your binging. 1:50 a.m. I can still make it to bed. I can still make it to bed. Easy. Not even close, honestly. Level 8 foraging. +1 axe proficiency, +1 wild berry harvesting. That's the big one we've all been waiting for. Farm warp totem, tent kit, and survival burger. So many. With all these levels, it unlocks so many more potential goals too. That's the other like big upside of these level up goals, is that the variety of goals expands ever further. Not too shabby. Is there really another rock south of the eel pond? There's a gap in the floor. There's a gap in the area here. Oceana, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Also binging on VOD 25 right now, but you're a Chaos Goblin, so you're here for spoilers. Lily, you're after my own heart with that one. I am also a noted spoiler not carer about her, because oftentimes I find, you know, if something is ruined by spoilers, then it wasn't worth watching in the first place. I can understand the mentality of, you know, wanting to go into something blind too. Like, there's definitely a certain appeal to that, but by and large, you know, knowing spoilers ahead of time is not going to ruin anything for me. It's my own personal take, but I don't expect too many people to agree with it. All right. What I think we all can agree on, though, is that it's time to roll a brand new spanking goal. 59.8%. Is this our 60% moment? It sure is. Get some 60s in chat. We are 60% of the way to perfection. Holy cow. Well, more than halfway at this point. We're entering, you know, not necessarily the end game, but definitely like the Infinity War. We're getting into that sort of territory at this point. And we'll ship some kale to keep that train moving. How timely. This is a nice little fresh spring crop. I think I can get behind that. Only have 17 VODs to catch up on. Oh, ho-hum, a little 17 VODs, you know, 3 to 4 hours each. That's nothing. Go look at, like, Critical Role run times, then that's when it gets into scary territory. 42 more goals until 4/6. I can do that in one stream. What's the most goals we've had in one stream? It was like 22 or something, right? Durmeister with the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Holy cow. Thank you very much for the generosity and the support. That's amazing. Look at all those green names popping into chat. If you were gifted a membership there by Durmeister, please use your first emoji, your first special member emoji to thank them personally. What am I supposed to do here? I got so sidetracked. I need to ship kale. Gosh, all this generosity and support and loving, wholesome community is distracting me from my video games. Gosh, chat. How could you be so inconsiderate? Being so nice and friendly and all of that junk and making me forget what I'm supposed to be doing in my very important video game challenge. Got 90 VODs left. Best of luck to you, Mikey Penny. This feels so wrong. This feels so wrong out here, man. I need to get a shed, like, pronto. What do you need to build? What materials do you need to build a shed, by the way? Wait, hold on, am I buffering? 1 second. Okay, no, my chat was, like, frozen for a second. Chat, I got mildly scared. I got mildly concerned. I just need wood for a shed, thank you. There were so many thoughts flying through my brain, because I made that little, like, sort of, like, tongue-in-cheek ironic joke about, like, you know, how, like, I got distracted by the super chat from my game, and I was like, gosh, and then literally at that same moment, my chat froze via YouTube, so it looked like everyone just stopped typing, like everyone had just left, and I was like, wait, did they take that seriously? Did I go too far? Wait, no, come back. I was mildly scared, but it was just YouTube pulling a little prank on me, I guess. 550 wood and 300 stone for the big shed. But to get the big shed, I need to build the smaller shed first, right? So we need to just accrue the wood. We can make a tide pool with our little fish ponds by the big rocks on the left side of our map. That way our walk-in closet can be closer to the house. I mean, the walk-in closet, I guess if the walk-in closet we had down here out in front, I wouldn't want it to block too much of like the front area though. We probably do want it closer to the main farmhouse though, right? Decisions. I'm gonna build the shed, or I'm at least gonna commission the shed for right now, and then we can rearrange it as we see fit, because there's nothing stopping us from going and moving buildings around when we decide to. Nothing here is set in stone. Fish neighborhood. When you say it like that, when you lay it out in terms that I can understand, like fish neighborhood, like it's a Saturday morning cartoon or something like that. Now you're speaking my language. Why not use the Earth Obelisk? Beatrix needs to stretch her legs. Alright, I will construct, not a coop. Shed. One shed, if you don't mind. A mere 15,000 gold. I've spent more than that on books in the past. We'll just pop it down right about here for now. Thank you, Museum Grack Reeves, with a 99-cent super sticker, by the way. Looking like a diamond in the rough. Anyone else remember the Snorks cartoon? I can't say that I do, but I imagine... I feel like everyone has one of those cartoons that they saw in their childhood that, like, every other person they talk to in their life has never heard of that cartoon. It's like, you know, there's all the common ones that people come back to. Like, well, I'm drawing a blank now. I mean, SpongeBob is a cultural touchstone for a lot of people. But there's so many obscure ones out there. So many cartoons that ran for just like a season or two back in like the early 2000s. And you just happen to be in the right place at the right time to catch it, and it was never on again. The Snorks. Come along with the Snorks. I've never heard of the Snorks. Maybe it was just not a Canadian thing. I don't know. I put the kale in here, right? So we're good to go. Let's lock it in. You've never watched the full episode of SpongeBob? Honestly, I think same. Most of everything that I know about SpongeBob these days comes courtesy of internet memes, which definitely puts SpongeBob in a bit of a different light than you probably otherwise would if I just watched the show as a child, but I can't take it back now. My brain has been tainted. Not that I even dislike it, you know. SpongeBob, the internet did right by SpongeBob in certain ways. And not so much in other ways, but that's true of, like, any media property, right? So, quick little hydration break, and I will roll us a new goal momentarily. I said it was rated Y7 and you were watching it when you were 6. Hey Siri, please. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that. I was gonna do like a joke like please call the police, but I'm not actually gonna have Siri do that, so that would have been a little too far for a joke because Siri would actually do that, but that's so good. Call the authorities. I found someone who was watching SpongeBob when they were 6 instead of 7. Stop, you violated the law. We're chill, though. We're chill. Siri didn't hear that, right, Siri? Yeah, she's chill. She's chill. All right. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. I have shipped kale. That's my sentence. 60.1% of the way to perfection. Show me what 60.3 looks like, though. Ship a little spice berry. Getting a little spicy with these goals, I see. That's all right. It's been a while since we've done like a good run of shipping goals. Maybe this is the start of that. Spice berry. Berry Spice. Is Berry Spice the name of one of the Spice Girls? I don't know anything about the Spice Girls, but it sounds like it could be familiar. There's Scary Spice. Wait, Scary Spice is one of them. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Scary Berry Spice? No. The stream really had rather easy goals. NPP, why would you say that? Why would you jinx us like this? It's alright. Exclamation point optimism. No such thing as a jinx in these parts. Posh Spice, Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, and Ginger Spice. The 5 Spice Girls of the Apocalypse. Okay, let's go find a Spice Berry, speaking of. I'm sure the next goal won't be annoying at all. You know what? If you're gonna go there, I appreciate you doubling down on it. Posh, Sporty, Scary, Baby, and Ginger Spice. I've definitely heard of Scary, Baby, and Ginger Spice. Sporty and Posh, I feel like they kind of phoned those ones in a little bit. Like Scary, Baby, and Ginger Spice, I can kind of get where they were coming from with those. Posh and Sporty. Not to dunk on the Spice Girls at all, but it's just, you know, they don't stick in your brain as well as the others. Spice Berry. Posh is Victoria Beckham. I have no idea. Like I said, I am very much... I have a very... Almost like... I almost hesitate to even say surface level knowledge of the Spice Girls. It's more like, you know, above the surface where the waves, like, there's like a little mist above the waves. That's kind of where my knowledge of the Spice Girls lies. I'm aware of their existence and slightly aware of some of their names, and that's about it. Posh Spices, Victoria Beckham, there you go. Spiceberry. Spiceberry. Is it weird to say that I'm too young to remember the Spice Girls? I'm probably also too young. Maybe that's why I don't have a recollection of them. I don't know when Spice Girls, like, peak popularity was, when it was really part of the cultural zeitgeist. Happy birthday, Lewis. Was it, like, in the 90s? Like, mid-90s? Or was it, like, later than that? You were too old to care about the Spice Girls when you first heard about them? 97, early 2000s. I was probably busy playing Mario 64. Well, I guess early 2000s would have been Mario Sunshine by that point. Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker. I was full on in my GameCube era at that point. I wasn't paying attention to any kind of music. Unless it was, you know, unless it's Zelda's Lullaby, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about music. Ship a Spiceberry. Get spiced on, fool. Remember watching the Spice Girl movie. I remember watching the Lizzie McGuire movie. Is that kind of the same vibes? Obtain Pierre's missing stock list. Wait, weren't we just talking about quality of life upgrades? Ooh. Okay. So this, for those who don't know, this opens up all seasonal seeds from Pierre's shop. You can buy them regardless of season now, right? They are more expensive when you buy them out of season, I'm pretty sure. But even so, money is not an object for us at this point. Thankfully, because we paid our dues earlier on. And now we are gladly reaping the benefits. Pierre's missing stock list. Now I have a question about this. I have a semantic question about this. It does say to obtain Pierre's missing stock list. It does not say to give it to Pierre. So I could just buy it and lord it over him and be like, what does this say at the top? Property of Pierre's General Store. I wonder what that could mean. It's a riddle for the ages. Someone get Nicolas Cage on this one. Alright. Definitely do that. Pierre's missing stock list. I bet I could tailor this into a nice shirt. Why is Mr. Chi holding it hostage anyway? It's a great question, honestly. Where did he find Mr. Chi's? Where did he find, sorry, Pierre's missing stock list, and why is he selling it for profit? I guess I technically don't know that he's selling it for profit, because I don't know what he uses the Chi gems for. My headcanon is that Mr. Chi, with all the Chi gems that we give him for, like, these things that we're trading for, you would think he would use them for some kind of, like, eldritch arcane purpose, the likes of which that we can't ever possibly imagine, to, you know, facilitate his otherworldly, magical, trans-dimensional abilities. But I like to think that he actually just, like, eats them, because they taste good. they're just like candy for him. I think he says when you first talk to him about them that they're like, that you shouldn't eat them, and I bet that's just because he wants to eat them all for himself. He's trying to, you know, prevent you from trying them out. Ooh, Jack be nimble, Jack be thick. Add it to the collection. Then why does he give them to you at first? Because he wants you to know what they're like so you can go find more for him. He wants you to have an easier time of it. This just in, Pierre's stash is iridium snake milk. This is a certified snilk moment. Give me that coconut. Turns the gems into soup. crushes them down into powder, adds some milk, maybe some vinegar in there. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Chi? If that is your real name, keep working hard and maybe you'll end up like me someday. Is that a threat or a promise? Pierre's missing stock list. That's 105 Chi gems that I have in my possession. That was a weird way to phrase that, because I think my brain got a little ahead of itself. It's 50 gems for the stock list, and we have 105, which I actually don't think you can see right now because of the goal. But trust me, we have 105. So this is just about half of what we need, or what we currently have. But what else are we spending it on, right? Is his skin blue because he eats the gems? New headcanon unlocked. Cheese crop and cheese kindness. 1 day to give 50 love gifts? That sounds reasonable. Alright, nothing else doing here. Might as well just take this to Pierre, huh? Can we finally get Junimo chests? Junimo chests aren't a goal, so I can technically just get them whenever I decide to, I guess. I've just never, you know, found, like, I need Junimo chests. I'm sure I could, you know, if I worked it into my routine, I would find them invaluable. But as it stands, I don't think that I'm missing out, to be honest with you. Here you go, sir. Oh, wow, it's my old stock list. I've been searching everywhere for this thing. Let me see. Yup, it's all still here. With those order codes, I can expand my stock to include seeds from all seasons, year-round. Like, how does this make any sense? Like, logistically speaking, doesn't he already have the order codes because he orders them in the other seasons? I don't know, maybe the special order codes, like, you know, these are the only ones that work out of season for some reason. Makes no sense. It's just a contrivance, I know. Dude, look at this shop now. Look at this man's shop. Oh my gosh. He ordered them so quickly. He's got so much here. Absolutely crazy. He forgore. Look at that. 300 gold for sunflower seeds? Are you kidding me? What a steal. Well, I'm glad we have these options now. Now if we need like a crop for whatever reason, we have an easy out, because we can just buy the seeds from Pierre's shop here, plant them on Ginger Island. Wait, I'm just realizing he has sunflower seeds in here twice, doesn't he? Sunflower seeds, because they're both part of there's one listing for fall and there's one listing for summer, right? Does that mean that, like, in summer, for example, you could buy sunflower seeds for their normal price of 200 gold, or if you want to buy the fall equivalent of sunflower seeds, you can buy them for 300 gold? Pierre does sound like the kind of guy that would do that, doesn't he? He'd be like, yeah, you can get the sunflower seeds that are in season right now, but for just a little bit extra, you can get yourself some special out of season fall approved sunflower seeds, ready for pumpkin spice coating. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I could just go roll a new goal right now, can't I? Had no idea there were different prices. If they're out of season, then they're different prices. I do know that. Maybe he's been using seed makers for years all this time. That's a lot of seed maker potential. He must have quite the industrial warehouse if he's got that setup going on. All right. Missing stock list successfully acquired. That is goal for those keeping track at home. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals. Somehow 8 goals in less than 2 hours of stream time. We might be on track to set a new record here, depending on how the randomizer treats us. Ship Amaranth, it's looking good. It's looking good, folks. Goal number 9. Amaranth. Aren't I losing time to give out all those love gifts? That does sound like a very me thing to do. To be like, I have 1 day to give 50 love gifts. It's literally impossible to do, but, you know, I might as well at least give half of them. Did we buy all the new recipes from the Walnut Room? I don't think we have the recipe for the Bluegrass starter from the Walnut Room yet. But that might be the only one that remains. Have a good one there, Mobby. Thank you for hanging out. Love to Mobby as always. Developer behind the Randomizer website. Take great care. Does Star Drop T count for that? For the cheat quest? I don't know, actually. That would be about the only way you could get that quest done in 1 day, though, right? Amaranth. Yeah, I've got a small collection of amaranth here. Starter T does not count. Zutaka, you sound like you're speaking from experience. That is a confident statement. So I am inclined to believe you. Alright. Off to bed. Only 1 week into spring, too. Like, even though we've had to do, like, a few goals that, you know, the shipping goals always add an extra day by nature of their very existence. We're still making pretty good headway, all things told. 8 goals in 8 days. Wait, isn't that 9 goals in 8 days now? Yeah, that's 9 goals in 8 days. Doing alright here. What are the hardest goals I have left? X-Meister, honestly, I haven't really looked ahead that much at the goals that I have left. I'm just ready to be surprised. Like, the Book of Mysteries kind of clocked me upside the head earlier on. I didn't realize how long that would take, and I'm not to say that I'm eager to repeat the experience, but I am, you know, curious to see if there's any sleeper hits as far as goals go that remain to be seen. We are indeed at 60%, yeah. Crescent rolls, hello, hello. Here just in time to see us finish shipping our amaranth. Get up to 60.6%, closing in on 61% even, just that quickly. Ship some cranberries, don't mind if I do. Someone tell the randomizer that it's not fall, though. What are these fall crops that we're getting here? Cranberries. Cranberries, possibly the worst of all berries. Our last few goals, at least like shipping-wise, have been kind of interesting. Went from kale to spiceberry to amaranth and cranberries. That's spring, summer, fall right there. You like cranberries? The most common form I see cranberries consumed in, and the most common form I probably have consumed them in myself, is cranberry sauce around, like, you know, Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, that kind of thing. It's a bit of a staple traditional food. And even then, even in the sauce form, I don't usually like it. I usually will pass on it and just, you know, fill that spot on my plate with extra mashed potatoes or something like that. Dried oh, yes, dried cranberries are pretty common, like craisins. Wait, are craisins and dried cranberries different things? Maybe it's a situation where craisins is like the name of a brand, like Kleenex. They're the same. They're just dried cranberries, yeah, right? Okay. We're looking for cranberries. Marketing gimmick. Hey, it worked. Craisins is stuck in my brain. 46 craisins. Don't mind if I do. Didn't used to like cranberry sauce. Now you like it, but it's so full of sugar that you have to be careful. It's not naturally full of sugar, though, right? Like, cranberries don't seem very sweet. When you eat cranberries on their own, they've got that definite, like, bitter undertone to them. Like, of all the berries I've ever consumed in my life, cranberries are the ones that are the most, like, don't eat me, you know? They taste, like, okay. But there's definitely an animosity in their flavor. Like, I get the feeling anytime I eat a cranberry that the cranberry is trying to, like, bite back. And not in a pleasant way. Tart? I suppose tart is probably the most accurate descriptor, yeah. You aren't supposed to eat them raw. I mean, dried cranberries are raw, right? They've been processed to become dry, but they're still raw cranberries. We good? I think we're good. Like, I can't imagine that dehydrating a cranberry changes the flavor profile of it all that much. They're always treated with sugar. I know that's the case with cranberry sauce. I was not aware that that was the case for dried cranberries, though. Suppose that would make sense. Homie. You're summoning crafted dehydrator. I would love that if for no other reason than that would let us complete the raccoon quest. I can't stop thinking about these dang marsupials, dude. Whoops, wrong screen. Here we go. Cranberries successfully shipped. Marsupials. Raccoons are marsupials, aren't they? Wait, what's a Wait, chat, what are raccoons? I'm making myself look like a fool. I thought raccoons had, like, pouches. Those are possums? Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Are raccoons marsupials?
Raccoons are mammals and possums are marsupials.
Okay.
This answer is from azanimals.com.
Possums are mammals and raccoons are marsupials. Got it. So I was right the first time. Fantastic. What animal am I picturing? Raccoons. Speaking of raccoons, can get a raccoon-related goal here? Ship duck mayonnaise? Excuse me? I must have a mayonnaise machine, I guess. I just, like, have forgotten about it all this time. Little duck mayonnaise, little pinky lemon moment. Well, not pink. Well, is this pinky lemon? I don't remember if this is pinky lemon or not. Duck mayo. A marsupial is a subcategory of mammals. They're literally called marsupial mammals. No word of a lie. I honestly thought raccoons were of the marsupial family. That said, I also had the trivia fact in my brain that possums are the only marsupials native to North America. So I don't know how those two ideas coexisted in my brain for so long, but here we are. No one ever said your brain had to make sense, right? Okay. Duck mayonnaise. Many people said it would never happen, but here we are at the precipice of a duck mayonnaise revolution. Do I have a mayonnaise machine? Surely I have... I mean, it wouldn't give me the goal unless I crafted a mayonnaise machine in the past, right? Mayonnaise machine. I have crafted a mayonnaise machine. It's in the kitchen. It's part of the face. Oh my god, I was face blind. Okay, there it is, yeah. There we go, there we go. I will gladly ship some duck mayonnaise. And you know what? We'll get 2 duck mayonnaise. Some green algae from pie as well to top us off here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, Dubnium. I'm here for only the finest quality eggs. What are you doing by yourself in here, little one? Seaborgium? Seaborgium's that shy wallflower in the corner. Gotta show some love for Seaborgium. Can't be all about Dubnium. It must be hard living in Dubnium's shadow, admittedly. All these other animals are like, you know, what are we, chopped liver? Might as well use just regular, like the lowest quality that we have here, right? We'll make two, I guess we'll make 3 duck mayo. 1 we can ship, 1 we can tailor, and 1 we can use for Pinky Lemon. I think that's all all our mayonnaise requirements met. Why not the best Dubnium eggs? I wouldn't take those away from Dubnium. Drink one. Get one to drink as well. That is true. Drink mayo %. It's never lasted so long. All right. Mayonnaise machine. I don't think mayonnaise machine takes that long to process, does it? So we don't even necessarily need to use fairy dust unless we're getting impatient here. A few hours. 4 hours? That might be on the cusp of what I'm willing to wait here. We're on a bit of a good roll as far as like our goals go. So maybe I do just like bite the bullet, get some fairy dust going. That bow makes the egg look like it has wings. Wait, it does. The dart, it's like a duck egg bat. Yo, look at that. Good eye. Have I crafted mayonnaise machines yet? I have, yeah. There's no other way to get one. Yeah, this is a fairy dust moment. Yummy. Give me all the mayonnaise, all the duck mayonnaise we would ever need in our lives. Now in the palm of my hand. A little angel on my head. A little duck angel. Okay. What's the description on it? It's a rich yellow mayonnaise. I don't know if I've ever had yellow mayonnaise personally. If I ever saw yellow mayonnaise out in the wild, I'd probably be like, that looks toxic. Like, I can't imagine that I would want to eat it, but maybe if, you know, I don't know if actual duck mayonnaise in real life is yellow, but rather off-putting. Seen ivory mayo? That is not even something I'd consider as an option. What the heck is this shirt? An aquamarine shirt. Naturally, of course. Why would you not expect to get the aquamarine shirt by tailoring duck mayonnaise? What else would you tailor for that? I can't think of a single other item in Stardew Valley that you would tailor to get the aquamarine shirt. No, definitely it's duck mayonnaise 100% of the time. Dude, that would be such a diabolical trivia question. Which of these items tailor into the aquamarine shirt? Is it A, aquamarine? It would be one of those that's like, you would think it's a trick question just based on the fact that it's a question at all. Like, if you got that question in a trivia quiz, you'd be like, it can't be the aquamarine, right? Because that would be too obvious of an answer. Did someone say diamonds? All right. This one goes into, it's duck mayonnaise into the back of Gus's saloon, right? This is going to be on the test. Do aquamarines also tailor into it? I don't imagine so. Most items tailor into something specific in and of themselves, except for like fish and stuff. Museum Grack Rees, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. I see why you're asking about diamonds now. There he is. Question mark, pinky lemon, question mark. What an absolutely beautiful sprite. Aesthetically speaking, pinky lemon, I'm not saying it's my favorite item in the game from an aesthetic point, but it's top 5. I think it's got to be top 5. There's so many items, it's hard to even like fathom them all in my brain at the same time, but pinky lemon is up there. There's so much to love about him, from like the little striped socks to like the mustache, the big pink, like what's the Markiplier character, that mustache, the Wharf stash, the little heart on top of his head. He's got so much going on. The way he's got his hands clasped and he's looking all bashfully to the side. You always saw his puffy cheeks. It looks like a pink mustache to me personally. I can see the argument for puffy cheeks, but that kind of makes it look more grotesque to me. Wilford Wharf stash. Perfect. I think the gamer room is officially complete with that one. Just imagine here, you're sitting here, watching your beautiful collection of legendary fish, reading a book as the time goes by, gourmand frog over one shoulder, pinky lemon over the other. Does life get any better than this? We still need the strange bun one, right? We got Humptaguf, we've got Pinky Lemon. I don't know if we have Foraging, actually. Wait, I have Pinky Lemon already. What the heck, man? No one told me I already had Pinky Lemon. I guess I probably did that like the moment I got a mayonnaise machine, now that I'm thinking about it. We need the strange bun is what we need. Doesn't someone send you a strange bun in the mail? It'd be interesting to have like the recipe for this for the strange bun. Oh well. It's still fine. 2 pinky lemons is better than 1 after all. Alright, I've shipped the duck mayo. I'm gonna drink this last one. Cheers. Here's the duck mayonnaise. Gulpy gulpy. Beatrix doesn't even bat an eye. She downs a full jar of yellow mayonnaise and doesn't even blink, man. Holy cow. Could not be me. I think I'd absolutely be, like, throwing up mere seconds later. Same effect as, like, drinking a gallon of milk would have on you, I would imagine. But for now, I think we're good to lock that in. Quick 450 gold, not too shabby. That's pretty good, actually. Duck mayonnaise is, you know, not bad profit-wise. Happy birthday, Vincent. Boom. We asked for this. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask mayonnaise to be drinkable, but someone did, and Concerned Ape was listening. Duck mayonnaise acquired. 60.9%. So close. So close. But we're not quite at the you know, the funny number is in there somewhere, but we gotta wait a little while longer. We'll have to befriend Jas before we can worry about anything like that. Befriend Jas, you say? I am not opposed. I like Jas. Jas is one of my more favorite characters. She's cute. And that's really all there needs to be said about it. When's her birthday? I think her birthday's in summer, right? You can get the Spring Onion cutscene now. Spring Onion Mastery? Wait, you're so right. Jas. Let's go do a little super sleuthing on Jas. Stardew Valley Wiki, Jas. Not the Stone of Jas, but just Jas the character. What do we got here? She loves ancient dolls, fairy boxes, fairy roses, pink cakes, plum puddings, strange green dolls, and strange yellow dolls. So she loves all the dolls now as of 1.6. Summer 4th, that is very much going to line up with our befriending schedule here. Question is, can I get another Star Drop tea in that time? I'm going to say the answer is probably no. Because I think we'd have to go through, like, 6 prize tickets or something like that. Maybe if we get, you know, lucky with our special orders, I guess. Movies and concessions. She loves Journey of the Prairie King, Natural Wonders, Brave Little Sapling. Both of these are spring movies, right? So she loves... Wait, she loves... So these are all the spring and summer movies, and she's not as huge a fan of the fall and winter movies. So we should be fine for the first couple seasons here. Like Sour Slimes and Stardrop Sorbet. Looking good. We're trying to avoid this Sprite right here. Don't need any more of that in my life. I hit her with a banana one time already, I think. And out of context, that sounds really bad, doesn't it? Wait, maybe even in context, that sounds bad. There was no reason, I don't think. Have a good one there, Durmeister. Yeah, spring and summer movies. We have quite a few fairy roses. I'm willing to part with some of my fairy roses for her. Pink cakes. The dolls are a little bit iffier. Fairy box is completely outside the realm of possibility. I did make her cry. Time to pay our penance. All right. Where does Jas hang out? I guess it depends on the day of the week. On Wednesday, she would be going to the library, I'm pretty sure. With the key to the town, we're still not really going to be able to get that much early access to her, I don't think. This feels kind of cruel. This pink cake was generated from the ether for Vincent's birthday, and I'm about to turn around and give it to Jas. He'd probably be okay with that, I imagine, though, right? All children will be befriended now? True, including my own 2 children. Don't hit children, hit that like button. What is that? That's such a cursed comment. Oh my gosh. Oh, I mean, it's true. It's true. Definitely don't hit children with bananas or otherwise. That's, I think, a message we can all get behind. I'm just picturing like a I'm picturing like a cringe YouTuber or something. Like someone talking about like a I don't know, like you could probably imagine. You could probably put 2 and 2 together based on just the context they're in, but oh jeez. Let's go grab some movie tickets. Because we know that there's going to be a movie playing today that she likes, so it's Wednesday movie day. Boom, boom. You'd never guess it, but we're going to have Jas playing hooky today. Normally, she's like a perfectly punctual student, showing up exactly when she needs to, exactly right on time for Penny's lessons. We're going to have her take a little walk on the wild side this time. Wednesday, she's going to be like, I'm supposed to study today. We're learning about plate tectonics. And I'm going to be like, you want to learn about Wumbus instead? And you're about to see this child's eyes light up like you've never seen before. Get her out of school for a couple hours. You've done that with your kids. Based. It's like the one day that I faked sick from school to stay home because I just like wasn't feeling well mentally. And it was prior to the time that I could claim a mental health day or anything like that. And so I just stayed at home with my dad and played Super Monkey Ball all day, which we had rented from Blockbuster. That's a core memory right there. Enjoy the first of many cakes. ... That's all you have to say to me? Let's go see a movie. A movie? Yay, let's meet up at the theater. Yo, she loves it. She loves it immediately. She's not even his kid. He's kidnapping her. I regret to inform you, Jas is like 38 years old by this point. Roughly speaking. So, you know, it's not so much kidnapping as it is, you know, just going to a movie with a friend. If you want to get technical about it. Does anyone have an extra coconut laying around? I got you, Evelyn. I got you. What do we know about Jas's parents? I think there's some references to them via dialogue and heart events, but I don't know how much we have fully. George thinks no one's in town cares about him. I'd like to prove him wrong. A dozen leaks should do the trick. They're his favorite. 19 days to acquire a dozen leaks. I'll take the quest. She doesn't even know me, but she's about to. It'd be weird if she was 37, but not 38. Yeah, 38's chill. 37 is, you know, you're walking a fine line. Everyone knows that. Does it give a coffee machine? Completing that special order does indeed give a coffee machine. Ooh. Wait, I guess we haven't befriended all the children. Simon's still looking very displeased with us. Mom, I want candy, slurp. Put a little candy in the popcorn. M&M's in the popcorn. Underrated combo. Simon, don't you want something healthy? Don't take him to a movie theater if you want to try and convince him to eat something healthy. The fault is on you with that one. Sour slimes. All day, every day. I'm really happy to see a movie. I am too. I don't even know which one's on right now. The Brave Little Sapling. Let's go. Jas, I don't know if you've seen this one before, but it's one of my favorites. And we got the theater all to ourselves. Simon's not even in here, man. Must have been throwing too much of a tantrum. His mom took him home. They do have the kale smoothie, true. Imagine trying to convince a 4-year-old to drink a kale smoothie. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying, you know, you better put some gummy bears in there for good measure. Yo, she's loving it. Jas is really enjoying her sour slimes. I don't know where it starts raining. Don't worry, Jas. This part gets a little scary, but he's going to be okay, I promise. See? It all ends happily ever after. Farewell, little buddy. Anyone ever think about the fact that, you know, is The Brave Little Sapling a body horror movie in disguise? Because, like, the Brave Little Sapling, he's, like, wandering around living his best life, and then towards the end of the movie, he blossoms and he looks very happy about it, but then he grows into a full tree, and full trees can't move around anymore. So he's just, like, permanently stuck there forever, right? Maybe he's happy with that. Maybe he's content in his solidarity, but I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, too. That was so much fun. Thanks for bringing me. No problemo, kid. See you next week for the same time, same place, right? I can give Jas ice cream on the desert festival, I think on the 3rd day, and it gives 1 heart with her. Muse laboratoris. That does ring a bell somewhere in the wrinkles of my brain. I never would have thought of that, but that is a thing you can do, right? You can give her ice cream and she's like, thank you so much, it's such a hot day. Let me go ahead and let me check. Let me wiki this. Desert Festival. You can check the villager attendees. Jas comes to the festival on the 17th. Is there any specific knowledge about Jas on the actual page here? No, I think it's just talking about her shop and about that, so it doesn't mention anything about the ice cream, but that does ring a bell. That distinctly rings a bell. Where's the goal? Is the goal not there? The heck? Oh, I didn't switch back to this scene, that's why. Okay. I just had it on, like, the normal monitor scene. That's my bad. That's my bad. Might have been a little scuffed for a minute there. Not sure about her heart because he gave it to her when her heart gauge was full, but she was very happy. Gotta be some level of friendship then, at least. Look, we're already one heart down with her. It's gonna be over in no time. I'm not saying it's gonna be over as quickly as Krobus, but we're gonna make a good push for it. Okay, I will grab a... What do I want to grab for her next here? I guess I'll grab a fairy rose. Do I have any spare ancient dolls now that I think about it? I did collect a few ancient dolls, I think. I do have 3 ancient dolls. We'll go ahead and grab one of those. We'll grab a... I don't have any gold quality fairy roses. Are you kidding me? I guess I'll grab this just silver quality purple one here. Goes nicely with her outfit. And we'll send that. Gifts for George. Don't know if I'm going to do that. Probably not, honestly, but the thought is there, the intent. No gold quality is a little surprising. It might be down in the Junimo huts. I did leave them a fair few flowers. So there's a chance that we have some gold quality ones over there. We'll have a little look-see. Look at all these potatoes. We're gonna have quite the Irish feast. We do have... Okay, yeah, we have some gold quality fairy roses here. I'm gonna go ahead and take those then. I'll trade you for that one there. Hope you don't mind, little Junimo buddies. I can plant spring seeds to get the leeks. That's true. I just don't know how many spring seeds that I have. Let's go have a look-see. And technically, can I craft the spring seeds yet? Spring seeds. I can craft spring seeds if I have the resources to do so. We've got 13 spring seeds, and I can craft probably a decent amount here. Well, actually, I only have one wild horseradish, so I can craft, like, literally 10 or something like that. Doesn't it give foraging experience? Yeah, but we're, like, level 8 foraging now, so we've got definitely plenty of leeway to work with on that one. Can also use a seed maker. You'd put a wild horseradish in the seed maker to do that, right? How many days do we have? 18 days to do that. We could probably do that, right? Let's do a little something like this. There we go. 23 spring seeds. Probably won't get 12 leeks out of 23 spring seeds, but if we just go find some more wild horseradishes, we can just go like look around the valley, see if we can get any more wild horseradishes. That would significantly increase how many we're able to plant. And then we could probably, I guess I'd probably plant them on Ginger Island. Do I plant them on Ginger Island, or do I plant them at home here? I guess I'd probably actually plant them at home. Like, I clear some of the potatoes out, plant them here. That way they'll be watered and they're much more accessible. It can storm in spring. I think after year 1 it can storm in spring, yeah. One wild horseradish already acquired. Did I not see 16 leeks in that chest? But we have to harvest the leeks during the actual quest. We have to gather 12 leeks, and we have to place them in there. So just having the leeks already in a chest doesn't work for this quest, unfortunately. If it did, if that was the way it worked, then we would have done this many, many years ago, but it is not the way. Quick little lap for some horseradish eye here. Dandelions, plenty of dandelions, but not a horseradish in sight. That's okay. I mean, I was lucky to get this one that I got anyway, to be honest. Oh, maybe 2. Lucky to get 2. Not bad. 3 even? Oh, it's lights out. Come on. We are getting 12 leeks out of, like, what, like 50 plus spring seeds? Ain't no way that we don't, right? I'm gonna be your main entertainment until the Factorio DLC comes out. Hope the next 108 days give good content. I'll do what I can. I'm not good enough friends with Jas to enter her room. That's okay, I'll wait. Also, horseradish in the mountains. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to check there either. Anyway, how are you doing, chat? You know, some weather we've been having, huh? Oh, this is awkward. Did you see the grid ball game the other day? Leeks in the mountains too. That's true. I guess we could actually just like harvest some of the leeks, you know, naturally. Eating pani popo. Not familiar with that. Makes me think of mochi for some reason, which I do love. Finally found the last map fragment in the Elden Ring DLC. Small Kidney Joe, was that the, I think it's like the Ruins of Rao? Was that map fragment? Enjoy your doll. Oh, little dolly. She's kind of dirty, but I'll give her a good bath. Thanks. That's so cute, man. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I just gave you a doll. Wait, no, that's actually like, you know, quintessential bad vibes. You're probably right for that one, Jess. Very wise young girl. That one's so out of the way. It was the last one I found, and I was like wandering that area. I pretty much explored that entire area of the DLC before I ever even found the map. It was kind of moot once I actually did have it. But I'm glad to have it just for completion's sake. It's a Samoan dish, like rolls baked in a coconut sauce. I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Sounds absolutely fantastic. One leak down. Wait, that's 2 leaks down. I forgot we could get double leaks. More wild horseradishes. Boom. 2 more leaks. We literally just got 4 leaks. This is crazy. Even more wild horseradishes. Yo, this mountain is bountiful today. Kind of rude for Jas to call you a stranger despite having known you for over 30 years. To be fair, I've talked to her very little in that time. Probably the most memorable interaction was, you know, sharing a lovely luau soup with her, only for the very next day to come by and fling a banana at her from a slingshot. Not necessarily starting off on the best foot, but... Dude, that's so cursed. Are you kidding me? Okay, I can put the form down under the shed. Also, we have a shed now. Look at this. We'll have to upgrade that shed. We'll have to paint it. We'll have to give it the whole fractured farm treatment, but it's here and it's here to stay. Okay. Gifts from George. We got 4 leaks there. Pop them away in here for right now. Well, actually, how many? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6 leaks. Do I have 6 of everything else? I do. Craft all this into some little goodies here. Boom. 60 wild spring seeds, 83 spring seeds. That should be more than enough, I'd imagine, to get our remaining leeks. So now we just have to wait for the Junimos to harvest the potatoes. They're not going to do it today, but I will go set the harvest to available so that it's ready to go on the next non-rainy day. This music is actually so nice paired with Stardew. The Zelda music, yeah, that was top-notch. Zelda music is top tier. There's a reason it's on so many stream playlists. I was honestly late to the party with how... I honestly could probably stand to have, like, quite a bit more Zelda music if I wanted to. I just don't want it to be, like, the only thing that we hear. I like having a decent variety of music. Okay. I suppose I could harvest some of those potatoes myself right now just to plant the seeds today. But waiting 1 day is not going to be the end of the world here. I'll let the Junimos do the heavy lifting here, as per usual. I mean, honestly, the Junimos have kind of been carrying this entire challenge on their little backs this entire time, so... Could you imagine doing this challenge without Junimos? It literally just would not be possible. Or it would be very, very convoluted. $30 hay, thank you, Marnie. Egg festival tomorrow. That's prime prize ticket potential right there. I don't know specifically how far away we are from our next Star Drop Tea from the prize machine, but I'm gonna hope not too far away. If we manage to, you know, do some special orders, do some help wanted quests, there's maybe a chance we get a Star Drop Tea for Jas's birthday. We probably don't even need one, to be fair. We might be able to befriend her a decent amount before then. And then the Star Drop Tea would be overkill, but if you put an auto petter in the house, does it auto pet the children? There are mods for that, I think, but not in vanilla Stardew Valley. That would be kind of amazing if that were the case, though. Okay, no help wanted quests, no new special orders yet. That'll be on Monday. Let's go. Honestly, I was just kind of killing time waiting for the Junimos to harvest, so. What would I think about a Stardew Valley overhaul mod of taking care of the farm during or even before Grandpa's time? It sounds like it would be a lot of work to put something like that together, but I would be curious to see how people would do it. There's many different ways you could take that. You could exercise some real creative liberties there. But if you're a big fan of Stardew Valley, then I can't imagine it would go wrong. If nothing else, it would be a fun little thought experiment. Isn't there like a there's like an official Stardew Valley? Is it like a graphic novel or something like that, or maybe just like a comic strip? I don't know. I don't know the full context of it, but there's something like Stardew Valley Before the Farmer or something like that. That's an official release from Concerned Ape, I thought, right? Or am I making that up? That sounds familiar. I think I remember seeing a video about that. I didn't watch the full extent of it, but it does decidedly sound familiar. To show like the, you know, the life and times of Pelican Town before the farmer ever showed up. I think that exists. I kind of want to look that up now, honestly. Stardew Valley Before the Farmer. Stardew Valley Before the Farmer, a novel by Chihiro Sakida. This 144-page graphic novel, lovingly written and illustrated by the talented Chihiro Sakida, follows the lives of the villager through the ups and downs. And that's where the little Google synopsis ends. Interesting. I don't know if that's is that a fan comic, or is that because it says like it's an actual graphic novel, so I don't know if that's official merch or not, but it does sound interesting. I don't know if has anyone here like read that or looked into that at all before? You've been theory crafting a lot about said mod, perhaps even with a certain girl as the local fisher. Really? Tell me more. Tell me more. That does sound intriguing, Isabel. That does sound intriguing for sure. Definitely a huge undertaking, but with the right help and the right motivation, I think that could go. That could truly be something special. Anything else I need to do today? I've already given Jas her 2 gifts for the week, right? It's not really worth it to go and try and talk to her just yet, so let's go ahead and just sleep. I sleep. I'll leave the harvesting with the Junimos on for now, but I don't think they will harvest the forageables. We've asked that question so many times, whether they actually harvest the forageables or not, and I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I think that one's actually cemented in my brain at this point. It is official merch. Instead of just being sold on Fangamer, you'd assume it's official or semi-official. Yeah, it's not by Concerned Ape himself, but it's, you know, if it's sanctioned by Concerned Ape, it probably Concerned Ape had some, like, say in the creation of it, if that's the case. That's cool. Yo, look at this, dude. Look at this hoodie with the little mushroom hat. There's this little sneaky mushroom sapling that I just totally missed when I was deforesting here. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I have a dehydrator? I do not have a dehydrator. It is very adorable. Wait, where am I? Where am I getting a dehydrator? Dehydrator? I barely know her. Got him. It's a fish smoker. Okay. Easy enough mistake to make. If this was true to life, he probably could, you know, jerry-rig a way to use the fish smoker as a dehydrator. Get some smoky, dry cactus fruit for our raccoon friends. But unfortunately, Stardew Valley is a bit more strict in its terms. Did I top up the hay yet? For some reason, I don't think I did. I did not. Look at that. Look at that. The editor before the farmer and the cookbook are the same person, so you'd say sanctioned is a good word for it. I like that. I have to imagine it's pretty good quality then. Speaking of good quality, I mean, it doesn't get any better quality than this. Holy cow. The bees are here just in time as we get in. I mean, honestly, I should hurry. I should hurry. An egg festival, an egg hunt with b_boss.ogg in the background. There's something special about that. Hold on. You're gonna try your best to win this year? Sorry, Jas. I'm trying to befriend you and everything, but I'm not gonna take it easy on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The bees do not dictate it, so the bees are leading me in all the different directions that I need. They're buzzing hither and thither, guiding me towards all the eggs. You don't stand a chance, kid. Here we go. The bees are coming to the festival. You thought they'd wait for the flower dance? That would be more topical? No, they're here early. They're all about pollinating those eggs. Damn. Wait, this is not my normal route. This is different. This is a different pattern because it's a different, it's like even numbered year. Oh, shoot. Okay. I've got to go on the fly here. Gonna go off the cuff. Will the bees lead me to victory this egg hunt? It's only a matter of time before we find the truth. Wait, there's no eggs? There's no eggs anywhere? Dude, I'm so laser focused on my usual route. Come on, come on, come on. Cobalt Cryptid, thank you for the 11 months of membership at the Neutron level. Thank you. And a happy bzzz to you as well. I've got 7 eggs. 8 eggs. Get the one back here. Get the one back here. 9 eggs. 9. It's not great. It's a pretty poor performance by my standards, but is it enough? I think it's enough. We can't see the timer. The suspense is real. Come on. Come on. Beatrix, of course. I mean, I've got B right in the name. Although this isn't the bee festival, I kind of gaslit myself into thinking it was the bee festival for a second, but I don't believe it. Just made it. Did I need 9 or did I only need 8? I think Abigail gets 8, so you need 9 to beat her. Something like that. I'll have to learn the new, whatever new route there might be for the even-numbered years. Permission to add Chloe as an NPC with a cute wife in this mod if it becomes a real thing. Only if you add her with a cute wife, of course. That's the only caveat, and you've already covered it in the question itself, so by all means. Happy birthday, Haley, by the way, speaking of. Duckman, holy cow, with the $20 super chat. Jeez Louise, thank you very much. Hi Argon, first stream, big time Bob watcher. Thanks for the content while I drive to work. I've been working on a 1.6 price of perfection route. I was wondering if I had made one already or if I would like it once you're done. I have been theory crafting the price of perfection 1.6 route because it's definitely a challenge we're going to tackle in the future after the randomizer is over. So I've definitely got some strategies in mind. Probably a lot of things that if you're crafting a strategy yourself that you will know as well. It's going to be a very interesting challenge when it gets down to it. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing what you've got available. Feel free to hit me up with it. 2 minds are better than 1, as they say. Send it me as like a message on Discord or something, and we can have a look at it and see. I'm always down to do more researching and theory crafting, that's for sure. Please post on Discord. Actually, yeah, you could probably just post it in the Discord itself, like in stream discussion or something like that. Forget 2 minds. Why not have the whole of the Stardew community working on this thing, right? Or at least the whole of our little pocket of the Stardew community here. I'm going to go to, since it's the Desert Festival tomorrow and we are liable to want some eggs, I'm going to go ahead and trade some jade today. 403 jade, 403 staircases. Should get us a pretty decent amount of eggs if we commit all of them to it. Even if we don't commit all of them to it, we should be looking all right for the festival here. Oda girl, welcome on in. Good to see you. "403 staircases in a dream." Bee festival would be fun. That would be cute. Maybe in Haunted Chocolatier. A man can dream. Not 100% done, but you'll send it once you have access to your computer again. Raccoons are very The raccoons are very undocumented, so you gotta do a lot of research on it. That's fair. That's fair. The raccoons is definitely something I've been meaning to look into as well, so... There's a lot of potential with those raccoons, no doubt about that. But there's one particular sticking point I've been meaning to look into now that you remind me about it. Glad you can put beehives all over Ginger Island. Don't think they're worth it on the main farm, sadly. Yeah, on the main farm, beehives, because you can only put them outside, and you can only... And they only work in certain seasons on the main farm. They're not that great, but Ginger Island definitely spices them up a little bit. Ooh, fancy houseplant. Forget these regular garden variety houseplants. I'm all about these fancy houseplants in this day and age. You know, anyone can get a houseplant out of the furniture catalog. Ho-hum, that's so boring. Fancy houseplants where it's at. Just ask Blade about the raccoons, and he'll probably code up and he'll probably just pull up the code and dissect it while quoting Dr. Seuss. I think he may have hit the nail on the head with that one, to be honest. Fancy houseplant. This is a big houseplant, too, to be honest. Go ahead and... If I could put it, like, in the middle of this thing, that would be so cursed. Just having a plant grow out of this guy's, like, big mouth. That would be kind of wild. That's kind of a nice vibe, though. I get behind that. All right. The dining room is looking so sick. For how, like, ramshackle this has been coming together, I agree, honestly. This has been quite... This is coming together better than I could have expected. Welcome on in, Maggie. Welcome on in. We're good to sleep here, yeah? Sunday. I guess Sunday, wait, I can go give Jas a gift today, actually. It's the main thing I should be focused on. I was so focused on like getting prepared for the desert festival coming up here that I completely skipped my mind that it's a new week. New week, new me. I also got to remember to be using the return scepter here. I keep like running back to the farm. There's no need for that anymore. There's simply no need. Is there any nice deserty floor and wallpaper? There probably is. I just have to go perusing. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Surely these children are not studying on Sunday. Does Penny maybe take them up to the playground on Sundays? Jas is at the playground. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, she might be jumping rope as well, but I'm feeling the playground. Nope. Playground might be Saturday then. She's by the tree. I should have thought of that first, to be honest, but I noticed that it was the weekend, and I was thinking, you know, where would I go on a weekend as a wee tyke? I was lucky enough to live within relatively close proximity of a pretty decent playground. Where's she at? She's not here. Wait a second. Ginger Island? She can go to Ginger Island, right? She ran away. She was too scared of Goth Beatrix. I can't blame her. The sharp black velvet bow is a little intimidating. It's a little much. Especially for Jas and her very, like, pink motif. I'll check the museum just to be sure here, but then we'll head to Ginger Island if that's not the case. No dice, no dice. She's upset about losing the egg festival. That's why I want to make it up to her. I want to give her a fairy rose to make sure that it's that she knows everything's all right. That she knows just because, you know, Beatrix is undeniably, unquestionably the queen of the egg festival, and if she ever tries to step to me, there'll be heck to pay. And yes, that is a threat. But honestly, you know. Wait, did Penny take the kids to Ginger Island? Is that what the case is here? Or did she just take Vincent to Ginger Island? Because I don't see Jas here. And Mayor Lewis is here as another chaperone, I suppose. Bro, where is she? It seems so fitting that she should be here, but she's not here. Where is this child? She's run away from home. Hold on a second, let me wiki. Jas. Spring. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Saturday, summer, regular schedule. In her bedroom, leaves home and stands under the large tree, returns home and reads in the entryway of the shop, goes to her bedroom. At 7. She goes to her bedroom at 7 p.m. apparently. And I will not be able to follow her there. I think, based on what I was reading of the schedule here, I think what actually might have happened is that when I first got to her house, she was at the tree jumping rope. Then I went to the playground and she wasn't there. So I went to the tree to look for her, but by the time I got to the tree, she had already gone home to read. And that's why we haven't seen her yet. It's just it's a common case of, you know, ships passing in the night. But by all accounts, she should be at home reading amidst the bales of hay, as children are wont to do. Dude, she's gone. She's gone. I don't know where this child is. Jas, where are you? Is she at the tree now? No? What the heck? The curious case of the disappearing Jas? Is she hiding back here? She really has to be on the island then, but she wasn't is the thing. She wasn't there. Did she pull a Pam and disappear out of my game? This child, she thinks she can get away from me, but she can't. I'm gonna play my trump card. I'm gonna wait right here. She has to come home eventually. I'm just gonna stand here crossing my arms, fairy rose in hand, glare primed on my eyes, and I'll just silently hand her the fairy rose as she comes back home. Yeah, we're just gonna wait here until she shows up. It's only a matter of time, right? You can't hide forever, Jas. I will befriend you. I will smother you with love and flowers. Does she visit Leo to play? I don't think so. Maybe. Les lectures de Linnea. I wish you... You know, you never know what life holds in store in the future for you, so maybe something will turn around and you'll be able to have that experience one day in the future. I'd definitely like to have kids of my own someday as well. The road seems very distant to that, but like I said, the future is a mystery box. We need only to crack it open. Everyone has left this. Everyone has left Marnie's ranch. No one is here. Jas is gonna come home to an empty house. It says she goes to her bedroom at 7 p.m. Is it the Desert Festival? It's not the Desert Festival. It's Haley's birthday, and the Desert Festival starts tomorrow, right? Right? She's not at the Desert Festival because it's not the Desert Festival today. I know that for a fact. She'll come home. She'll be here. Imagine she's just stuck in a corner like sometimes they get stuck. I'm starting to think that there's a chance. Did she fall off the boat to Ginger Island? She pulling a Lewis somewhere? Vincent is back. He's back from the island. Where is this child? Let's go to Ginger Island again. Willie, have you seen Jas? Did you ferry her to Ginger Island? Have you seen this child? She hanging out in here somewhere? What the heck, man? What the heck is going on? Huh. She should be in her room. I'll go back and check. If she's in her room, I won't be able to reach her. I just gotta know. I gotta know where she is. She didn't follow her schedule at all. This is baffling. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? There's Kent. Kent, did you see Jas walk by here by any chance? Abigail? Anybody? Hello? She's not at home. She's not here in bed. What is... Where is she, man? Okay, retrace her steps. She would have gone to jump rope at the start of the day. Then she would have gone... Maybe she went over to tried to go to Ginger Island, but couldn't find her way there. Maybe she got stuck somewhere on the path leading to Ginger Island. Rip Jas. Where is she, man? Where is this girl? She's in the back. She no-clipped into the back rooms? She up here? I think she's invisible. She must be like hiding behind something. I feel like she's got to be like stuck on something. And she's just like hiding somewhere because of that. She's playing hide and seek. And well, she's doing a very good job. She's doing an astounding job. Museum at night definitely has different vibes. Restart the day. I'm kind of tempted, honestly, just to see like what the heck happens to her. I can't imagine she'd be in here, but you know, you never know, I guess. Ginger Island's the only place to get stuck as far as you know. Jas at the saloon. Like, I would have to imagine it would be like on the way to Ginger Island or on Ginger Island itself that she would get stuck. Inside her bedroom at the top of the room. Did I just miss her? Did she camouflage all this time? Sleep over at Vincent's? Shane's on his way back now. Eat fairy rose? I would never. Is she stuck inside this futon bear? Marnie's fast asleep up there. Is Marnie wearing a nightcap? I never knew that she wore a nightcap in her little sleeping sprite. Shane, I regret to inform you, I think your niece is missing. If I watch more TV, maybe I can fret about life. That would be relaxing. Restart the day and try to find her. Should we try and restart the day? We didn't really do anything that impactful today, I don't think. I kind of just want to, like, see where she goes. I'm curious. 07? No, it's too early to 07. We're gonna restart, and I just need to know. I need, for my own, like, curiosity here, we need to find out what the heck is going on. We will go restart the day. We're gonna go down directly to Marnie's farm as soon as we open up here. I went and got the fancy plant at Lewis's. That's like the only thing that I did. Happy birthday, Haley. Boom, boom. Yeah, I just want to be there to watch her, like, leave and see where the heck she goes. Chat, what if we go down to her house and she's not even there to begin with? Are we about to... Have I somehow Mandela affected into a different universe and Jas just doesn't exist now? Have we all collectively slipped into a separate timeline? Jas, please tell me you're here, please. There she is, okay. How's Fractured Farm doing? We're all right. It's great to see you, Jas. It's great to see you. I just need to know where you got yourself off to. Assuming she follows the same trajectory she does today. I should have changed into my detective outfit. This would have been the prime time, but we don't have time. There's too much of a mystery on being unfolded right here. In 1.6, Sebastian walked into the void in your house one day. Groundhog Day 2, the search for Jas. I'm not even gonna give her the gift at least not to start with. I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna stalk her a little bit, which is, you know, there's no good way to say it, but it's for her own safety. Because something clearly happens today that causes Jas to not make it home. And if, you know, if you know, following her at a distance, keeping an eye on her is the only way to prevent her from vanishing into the ether, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. It's a murder mystery, exactly. I'm gonna hope she didn't get murdered, though. Murder mystery in spirit. I have to imagine she goes to Ginger Island. That's the only thing that makes sense as far as, like, her disappearing. Because if she's just following her general schedule, there's no reason she would, like, she would disappear, right? Okay, here she goes. Here she goes. Where's she off to? Is it a stealth mission now? Call me Solid Beatrix. Okay. She's not going to jump rope. She's heading towards town. Just casually following along. Okay. Into town she goes. Nothing unusual so far. There she is. She's meeting up with Vincent. Vincent was going to Ginger Island today, so maybe they're meeting up together to go to the island. They're gonna encounter Penny soon enough, I'm sure. This is the worst spy music. Yeah, this is definitely more like, you know, Benny Hill Chase music, if anything. Okay, they're heading through the graveyard. There's Penny. There's Lewis. All the Ginger Island contenders are here. But 3 of them make it home and 1 does not. It's like Survivor. All right, Jas makes it. She makes it to the beach. Confirmed. Hello, hi, hello, hi. Jas didn't. I can't help but notice that Jas did not say hello. I think all the other 3 of them did, but Jas did not. Could this be the missing link we're looking for? Hello, hi. Jas is staying silent as ever. Hi, Vincent. Bro just got stonewalled by Vincent. All right, she's in. She's on Ginger Island now. Well, no, she's heading into the back room. Literally into the back rooms. Okay. Off to Ginger Island. There she is. Don't interfere. Don't interfere. Good morning, Vincent. Hi. Hi. Okay. Where do you go? Small child. She's going. She's going. She's going. She's standing. She's just standing there. I think I interfered with... You think I interfered with her? She's just standing around right now. We would have seen her there before. I distinctly remember looking over here and being like, oh, this looks like a heart. Like, this little shape looks like a heart here, so I would have noticed, because I looked specifically at that formation right there. I'll just, you know, I'll blend right in. Oh, hey, Leo's here, too. Wait, is she gonna go off with Leo? What's she doing? What's she doing? I arrived here at 3 p.m. So by 3 p.m., she was gone. Right now, she's just kind of meandering. This is so... Like, what could have happened? Okay, where's she... Wait, oh, no, okay, she's not going anywhere just yet. She's just hanging out, man. Does she just... She might... Maybe the same thing won't happen today, because maybe she, like, kind of, like, wanders randomly on Ginger Island. I don't fully know. The parrots? The parrots did not fly away with her. Okay. That's one lead we can check off. I think Penny's in a different spot this time, so it might be different when we reloaded. 2 p.m. Didn't realize there was this much mystery in Stardew Valley. I don't want to lose track of her, but Okay, everyone's still here. They're moving. Penny, that's the spot Penny was in, right? Penny was there reading. Lewis was down there. Vincent was over here. But Jas was not here. Jas was decidedly not here. This all looks exactly the same, except now Jas is here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep waiting it out. I'm gonna wait and see if anything weird happens, or if she does actually make it back to the valley this time. She's just pacing. The act of observing influences the observed. Jas is a quantum particle, confirmed. She did fall off the boat. Where is she gonna go? Saying I made it here at 3 p.m., so she wasn't here. So something happened that did not happen this time. Interesting. Very interesting. I would love to... I would love to have had eyes just on this whole situation. Okay, are they leaving? No, they're rearranging. Jas is coming down now. Okay. Where's she going? She's on the move. For the first time since she's arrived at Ginger Island, she's moving. Now they're all just like standing here, gazing out at the coast together, gazing out at the horizon. Don't let me interfere. My test subjects. Yeah, there was interference when we first entered the island. I did collide with Jas when she first showed up on Ginger Island, so maybe that fixed her. That's the only thing, right? That's the only thing that changed. The one variable that changed, so maybe that fixed her. Oh. Pay me no mind. Okay, Penny, she's going to change back into her normal clothes. Which means I assume that they're about to leave. They don't blink, do they? This is scary, man. Close the resort before I head home. And she's making it back to the boat. Eat fairy rose? No, but I will close the beach resort temporarily. Yes. Wait, where is she? Is she ahead of them? She's ahead of them, okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. No, I let her away for 1 second. 1 second! Could you imagine? And if everything... Oh, I blocked her again. Oh, geez. Well, I think she's just gonna go home now. Whatever happened last time clearly did not happen this time. I think I may have introduced elements to the... I shouldn't have gotten as close as I did. I could reset again and try and follow her again. But I'm just gonna give her a fairy rose instead and call it a wash. Do you want something? I want to know what happened to you yesterday. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Is that how we ended up in the situation to begin with, Jas? Did you talk to Mr. Chi and discover there's a separate timeline that just branched off when we did that reset? Jas has become Mr. Chi's apprentice. Flash forward to Haunted Chocolatier. Tomorrow begins a 3-day festival. Which timeline is the canon one? That's up to you to decide. Are we living in a spin-off timeline now, or is the timeline where Jas actually survived, where she didn't survive, where she vanished somewhere into the ether? Is that the true one? We may never know. All we can do is keep living in the present. Schrodinger's revenge. Schrodinger's Jas. I didn't get staircases. It's not too late, right? Wait. It's not too late. The Desert Trader doesn't close, does she? Yeah. We can still get our staircases. That's a good shout, though, because I would have forgot about that. So thank you, Ophir. Thank you for the reminder on that one. Absolutely would have just glazed right over my brain. Boom. Return scepter. Son of a... I'm always forgetting about the return scepter. That's okay. One of these days, it'll formalize itself in my brain. That's not how you go to the desert. PJR, by the way. Classic PJR appreciation moment. Should it be in the first row for now? Honestly, probably not a bad idea. Do something like that for the time being. We can always change it once we get used to... Pardon me, once we get used to having it. Just to have it there as an actual visual reminder. Good call, Miss Palindrome. Beautiful. BEA tricks. Beautiful. All right. Lock it in. That was one of the most mysterious days we've ever had in the randomizer, bar none. Part of me wonders whether if, like, you know, we had just not reset the day and kept going, whether Jas would have even been there the next day, or if she had been permanently, you know, ejected from reality. If that were the case, you know, I'm glad I did reset, because I need to complete my goal, man. I need to befriend this girl. Anyway. Call that a night. Better safe than sorry, exactly. Alright, chat. For now, though, it's a bit earlier than usual, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream there. We will continue and proceed with the Desert Festival next time. It's just a lot to get into 3 hours into the stream here, and I don't know if I have the mental fortitude with it, or for that. How many hearts right now? We should be just a little over 2 hearts after that one, I think. Yeah, 2 hearts in a bit, so we have access to her room now, at least, which will make gift giving a bit easier. Either way, though, we'll have to save that for next time. Should be relatively straightforward to befriend her the rest of the way on our next stream. As long as we don't get too sidetracked by the Desert Festival, which admittedly, I don't have a great track record for. We definitely, you know, the Desert Festival is... I'm just drawn to all the different sights and sounds and smells and tastes and feelings. We got to get ourselves a frag cactus. We got to get ourselves 3 new outfits. We got to get ourselves... we got to visit all the individual villager shops. Maybe get some magic rock candy or something like that. Do some trivia. Race some snails. I don't know. Let's even get Escargot their first win in history. There's a whole lot to play around with next time, but that's just going to have to be what it is next time. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this leg of the randomizer. A bit of a weird one. At least, you know, it did a lot earlier on, but the last little bit here maybe got a little sidetracked with the whole Jas mystery. I just wish... Oh, gosh, I wish I knew. I wish I knew what happened there. That's going to bother me until I have an actual, like... real solution. Maybe I'll do some more diving into it myself and see if I can figure that out in between streams here. But until then, I hope everyone has a great weekend coming up here. I'll see you next week. Be good to one another, be good to yourselves, and I will see you all on the flip side. Thank you all, and have a great night, everybody. This is Argon Matrix signing out. Thank you, and good night. I'm repeating myself now. Goodbye!